second day in a row. We're going to continue where we left off from Quebec City. We're going to go to Niagara Falls, New York, and hopefully everything's going to work. That's what we're hoping. Interesting thing with this freeware Quebec scenery, it's awesome, but for some reason, like, buildings disappear if you go far with the drone. So they're there now, but this and this and this kind of disappeared on me when I went to go check out if there were fireworks in Quebec, which there are, and I don't know. I think that's with the extra fireworks mod that you can pick up or add on at flightsim.tl. But it's looking pretty good right now. We're going to depart Quebec. No one is available on VATSIM, which is fine. We're going to start off VFR, and we're going to hopefully make it to Niagara Falls, maybe see the falls a little bit. So we'll see what happens. Go from there, and I hope you join us on this journey. We got to get going here because we're probably going to be late for dinner already. We're going to keep going. So here we go. Wrong button. Checklist. The SR22, we did the pre-flight. We're going to pretend that. Pre-flight completed. Weight and balance good. Emergency equipment on board. Passengers brief. Seat belts, harnesses adjusted, secured. Okay, starting the engine. Brakes are held. There's no external power. Battery master switch is on. Turn this light off. Not needed. We are flying. Not real world time, but we are using real world weather. So, strobe lights going on. Mixture full rich. And power lever full forward. Back scratcher going over there. I don't know why I've had a itchy back. Kind of need that thing. Fuel pump prime for 2 seconds. Let's also make sure we have full fuel before we do this. And also, let's take off the unlimited fuel from my testing. So let's do that now. I'm pretty sure I left it on. Yep. So we're gonna go realistic today. All right. So prime for 2 seconds. 1, 2. Boost. Okay. We're going to go down to a 1/4 of an inch on thrust lever. With that, we're going to start. Clear prop. Clear prop. And I don't feel the button kicker. If I'm going to do this, I'm going to get the whole experience. So here we go. Up there it is. All right, good. Back to 1,000. Okay. Oil pressure is good. It's in the green. Mixture lean. We're okay on that. Alternating mass switch is on. GoFlight on. Avionics on. The button kicker is going into the red, so we'll turn that down. There we go. All right. Let's get our avionics on. I'm using my checklist, which you can't see. So let me do that for you. Do not like using the one on the plane. However, you could, and a lot of people do. Just I wrote mine out from POH, so I know it's exactly what I want. So, engine parameters all in the green. We're doing good there. Okay. For taxiing, flaps up. We're good. Radio avionics as required. We are connected to VATSIM. So therefore, we'll be on 122.8. Forgot to turn on my RNS 530, which I like to use as a screen for the GPS, even though it's G1000. So let's get that going on. Give me 1 second on that. Display settings has to pick it up. It just did. That's why you saw the screen do that. So.
On
All right.
guard with KGRD.
With that,
Meow.
I'm gonna taxi to runway. They said 27, right? No, what would they say? God, I'm being numbers.
Massage Airport Information Uniform 16000 Zulu. Wind 275 at 8. Visibility 15. Sky condition 2,300 feet. Scattered few clouds at 4,400 feet. Temperature -7. Dew point 10. Altimeter 30.04.
Okay.
Visual runway 24 in use.
24.
Landing in
Okay, going to 24. So let's go back to our chart here. You got a little while to go. We're gonna go. Bravo 1, Bravo, right onto Delta, to Echo. 24. A lot of hot spots there, so gotta be careful. Alright, with that, one more time with the checklist here. Before taxiing, did all that. Cabin heat, fuel selector is fine. Alright, and again, our cruise is gonna be 2,900 for now, which is gonna be right underneath where the clouds are, but we will try to get above it, and if not, we'll ask for a VFR clearance in the air. We're gonna play it that way again. So, yeah, I hate this altitude select button. You either gotta go slow, because if you hold it down, then it like skips like several thousand. There we go. Almost. There we go. All right, good. We're saving the anti-ice. Let's see. We got strobe lights on. We can turn the nav lights on, and the landing light at this time. Well, keep the landing light off. All right, we're gonna go do a run-up as well. So let's announce our taxi. Quebec Lesage traffic. Cirrus 9er Echo Foxtrot at the FBO General Aviation parking. We're gonna taxi to runway 24. Bravo 1, Bravo, right onto Delta, left onto Echo for 24, Quebec. Okay, park and brake up. Test the brakes, they're good. And we're gonna hope that everything goes well again. It's been going pretty well. Worked on a couple new graphics, not much, just a little bit. And then should be good. Here's the aprons. I didn't really count that. Someone out there? That someone was out there. This thing takes off like a bat out of hell, even with like little to no throttle. So you tell me. I don't get it. Alright, I'm gonna follow this around. Someone's departing up there. That's either FSLGL. That looks like an air trans or something like that. But I mean, I worked on this hard. And if you do change the time to like 9 or 10 p.m. around here, they have fireworks all over downtown Quebec, so it's pretty cool. And Bravo 1 should be over there. Well, that's Bravo 1 actually. Yeah, let's go to Bravo 1. It's Delta. Right. That is Bravo 1. Yeah, because I want to get out of the apron as soon as possible. All right, cool. I'm literally on like no thrust here, and it's just traveling by itself. It's like, oh, home, cool. You know, I got a little bit of an issue here. I got you right here. Well, that was interesting. We're on Bravo now. And that's in Mutacom. Cirrus 9 Echo Foxtrot radio chip, please. I think I'm on the wrong frequency because it says 825. So I think I'm going to have to flip that back. Just give me a second here. It does that sometimes. 122.8. Give me a second. I don't know why, but it messes up sometimes on the radio panel for large deck. And I have SPAD and I've tried working on it, but it's okay, it's fine now. Alright, right onto Delta, clear on our left, so we're doing well over there. If you want to join us on this flight, by the way, we're on Microsoft Flight Simulator East server. or we're also on VATSIM. We always try to fly on VATSIM. However, we don't always get times when there's controllers because we get busy. Can't always stream. But with the recent, what seems to be fixes to the seal, I'm braking because I even put a little thrust in, it goes off like a bad headlights. Now in real life we call off, you know, ground stuff like that, clearance. But we're good for now. I have no thrust on them. Literally just have my feet on the rudder and it's going this fast. So you tell me. I think they have to tweak the flight dynamics. So I'm calling the mod like the other one. Which I'm still gonna try to work on that, get that back in the sim. So alright, we have to do a run up, so I'm gonna turn my tail towards those trees here. So let's do that now. And not run over those taxis. Alright, for takeoff. Doors, latch, caps, handle, seat belt, seat harnesses, good. ECS control panel is set the way I want it. Air conditioner is reservation disabled. Fuel quantity confirmed. We're doing well on that. Fuel selector good. Fuel pump is on boost. It is. All right, mixture full rich. It is for takeoff no matter what. Set the flaps to 50% and visualize. They are good. Autopilot check. We're gonna connect it. Disconnect it. We're doing good. All right. Transponder should have been set from the gate because I always forget that. I really think they should add that on the checklist before, but we're good now. Common nav GPS set. We are good. Brakes are held. We're gonna go to 1700. Takes about 28% power to get there. Here we go. All right. Alternator check. We're 28.2. We're fine. Pitot heat is on. I'm keeping it on. Nav lights are on. Landing light going on now. Voltage check. 28.2. Pitot heat keeping it on. Nav lights are staying on. Landing lights staying on. Magnetos. Check the right. Back to both. Going to the left. Back to both. Right. Engine parameters good. Idling. Now this should go down to, according to the POH, 600 to 750. Notice that stays at like a little under 1,000. So it's too powerful. What's supposed to be. Flight engine instruments 3 incorrect. They are. And the trim still doesn't work. I wish it did. CAS messages checked. Roll mode still. I haven't had time to look that up, but it's nothing bad. Okay, we are going to rotate at 80. Track the flaps at 90. Climb at 103. If there's a problem on the takeoff full mechanical which otherwise there's enough rail wrong way ahead of us, we will abort takeoff, land directly ahead on the runway. If we are under, let's say 900 feet, and there's a problem mechanical which otherwise we'll land directly ahead with no more than 30-degree turns. Best glide speed is 92 knots. And if we're above 900 feet, there's a problem mechanical which otherwise, let's check those winds again. Because I totally forgot. I would have written that down.
Massage Airport Information Uniform 16000 Zulu. Wind 275 at 8.
275 8. Alright, so departing 24. So we're going to take a turn to the right and land downwind and taxiway the grassy runway for above 900 feet. And best glide speed against 92. Again, rotate at 80. Track the flaps at 90. And climb at 103. Is everyone good? I think we're good. Alright, then we'll do a cruise climb after because I was doing that to conserve some fuel power. Quebec Lesage traffic. Cirrus 9 Echo Foxtrot departing runway 24. Departure to the southwest. Quebec Lesage. Alright. And we're going to check one more time just to make sure we're clear. Good over there. It's snowing a little bit here, so that's pretty cool to see. First snow I've seen in the simulator in quite a while. And here we go. This is one of the most densely add-on scenery areas I have, along with Montreal. So we're gonna fly right down the river, St. Lawrence, I believe it is, and then you'll be able to see that too. So I'm gonna test it today. Okay, in the middle, on the ground, full throttle. Here we go. flaps. It's a little blustery here. To about 10 degrees. Maybe even a little bit more than that, actually. Nice. And we're just going to continue directly ahead, so we don't have to go up this time. Speed. And that. There you go. Alright, now we're going to set for cruise climb, so we're going to reduce to 30.5 inches. Manifold pressure, that's with the throttle, by the way. 5. Plus. And then we're going to reduce the mixture down to the cyan. And that will get us to where we want to be for cruise climbing. Cylinder head temperature is at 297, so you don't want that to go above 420. And they say that you could 120 knots airspeed at least, so a little higher than this. We're good. Watch out for clouds. So we might have to stay at 2,000. Let's stay there for now. It's a little hairy on that. Let's stay at 2,000. Alright, everything's good. We're on cruise right now. Try VFR. We're still good. It's not the best weather, obviously, for VFR. It'll work in Quebec City. We'll see you later. Back there. Let's take a look outside. See what we're dealing with here. Tap. So yeah, it's a little blustery flow. Let's have some restricted airspace. We're going to have to wait. Getting out of here. Should be good. Keep an eye on that on the tab and stuff. It says 2 hours and 33 minutes, so we'll see as we go. I might speed up a little. Let's look at the Canadian charts here, which I'm still trying to make sense of. That a lot of it makes sense. See that restricted airspace right there? We don't want to be in that, so let me just set that. I'll follow St. Lawrence River. Look at St. Lawrence. Yeah, St. Lawrence River. Down. Past Montreal. And then we right directly to Niagara Falls. But we're also going to try to take a look at the falls too. So we might deviate off of this, do VFR. I have to get the Niagara Falls thing. I think it's 3,500 or something to get to stay. You have to go in clockwise motion and they show you where to go. So we'll do that too. We'll have some fun. How's that? What's that thing? Oh, it's a boat. Tommy, it's a boat. Very good. Very good. Enjoy the views. Now clear up. See, that might have just been snow. Outside air temperature is -11. But it's not messing up. So we're going to save all the anti-ice for what could be in our future. And thank you, Atmoschem, for once again lurking. If that's today, which I believe it is. So thanks for lurking, man. We lurk. This is my last day of winter break, and then I go back and teach tomorrow. So, after having to miss the last 2 days of COVID. So it's gonna be, it feels like it's been a long time. It honestly sometimes doesn't feel like it's been so long. So, we'll have to get my calendar ready for tomorrow after this flight. a boat. Is that a boat or an island? Can't tell. And let's also, I'm not gonna do this like every stream, but let's check out our frame rate. I'm kind of intrigued on what it could be right now. Yep. 52. That's what the frame generation was. So like, it's breathed new level into my build a computer. I don't feel like I have an urge to totally upgrade right away, which is good. Now I'm getting some decent. So let's put this on. Anti-ice, leave it normal. See, it's working. It is working. We have 2 hours and 15 minutes of anti-ice. Alright, I don't think I want to test the 2,900 right now. I think we're going to stay at 2,000. Which is kind of skimming. And Atmoscam, hopefully I give you some good views of Niagara Falls if we get there. So, kind of owe you that from before. But we'll see Montreal. We might see Toronto in the distance. Can I have all that scenery loaded? And there was a new RealCat Turb program release, version 2. So we're using that today, I believe. Let me double check that because I had to install it last night. Yep. Version 2 connected to my Flight Simulator. So they redid it so that you're going to get more. It's going to calculate the air going over surfaces around you better, and also the turbulence is going to be based on the winds plus the what you call that, the air mets and sigmets and stuff like that. So it's pretty calm right now here. It's minimum VFR according to SkyVector for Quebec. It's 15 square miles visibility. Snow overcast 2,900. So I knew I might not have to go at 2,900. And everything else is spot on for what they did. Winds were 260 at 8, so that's comparable to what myself would say. Just going right down the St. Lawrence River here. Now, there is an area down there. We're just going to go slightly a little bit more south to avoid that area there. I like to avoid things unless I really have to go through them. So I'm setting this to heading. Watch out for that icing. That's what I'm saying. It's a doozy. It's amazing how many things are automated on this compared to even the SR22 they had before. There's automation. This has a lot more of everything being calculated. Cylinder temperatures. Here's the fuel calculation. Should probably change that. Let me just go back to the things here now. We're on boost, switching to the right. There we go. They'll also give you a warning if you forget that. So, saying we have about 4 hours and 50 minutes of fuel, so we're good. My rule in real life and also sim life is to take full fuel if you can. It's always good to have extra. So, it's only 366 miles, so we have to double that fuel. In the real world, it might save you, like let's say you go out to like the 1969 Woodstock Festival site, and you filled up the plane because you knew there might be a chance where, you know, you never know. Like they say, there's fuel available, but you never know. Something happens. You look at the NOTAMs. Even sometimes it maybe happens on the way that you're going there. So our problem was in real life is that we had to get out of there because there was a storm coming in, and the taxi took forever to get us back to the airport. So I got in the plane, you know, after we checked it, this and that, and I didn't rush, obviously, because you don't want to do that. But we got out of there in a hasty manner, I'll call it, and we got out right before the storms came in. And I knew I had time because I was tracking it the whole time we were waiting for the taxi. I was like, we still have time. We're going to be fine. But let's say that I had to put it down somewhere where there was no fuel. Well, I filled the plane, so I knew I had enough fuel to go there and back with the FAA required reserves too as well. So would I have liked to have gotten fuel? Yeah, sure. I would have liked to make it full, but honestly, at that time with the storm coming in, there wasn't time to really fuel up the plane. And I knew if we just were heading back to Plymouth, I had other places picked along the route that we could get fuel at, because I don't pay for fuel except for through the rental because it's wet, so it includes the fuel. So if you buy fuel that's cheaper than Plymouth, then you get money back from your rental, which is kind of cool. But we weren't able to do that because of the storm, so, and it was fine. All right, we're going to avoid that little area right there. So we might head a little bit more south. We're going to push heading. That's how I'm heading. Let's go like 240 for just a minute. I just hit the heading button. That's the tricky thing with these mice. There we go. If I see an opening, we'll try to get to 2900. It says it's CYR606. So I can't tell you what that is, but that is restricted airspace for Canada. Alright, I got something from Natural Resources Canada. So, let's see what this says. It says airspace from 5800. Oh, that's Calgary. Okay, here we go. Fine. CYR 606. Let's see what pops up as P. Yeah, I'm being so used to the FAA charts and everything, I just find it easier to use. Nope, I can't even find it. Let's see. 606. There we go. Lac St. Pierre, Quebec. The airspace was bounded by a line beginning at surface to 17,000 feet, and then higher by NOTAM. It's by the Superintendent Proof and Experimental Test Establishment out of Montreal. And you can't operate in that area unless it has been authorized by the user control. So that's probably good that we have to do that, right? That's what it's saying. Socked in pretty good, but it does turn into VFR eventually. Should be turning in right around Nicolette, which I told you, which is my family history there. It has, it doesn't really have. Strawberry Riviera does. It's overcast at 3200, but it's, so we'll be fine. We're going to stay at 2,000. So maybe even 2,500. Let's try 2,000. Altitude is what saves us in case there's a problem. So it's good to get more if you can. Okay, our cruise climber ready, so just a minute. Get up there. Turbo engine as well. Typically we would climb at full throttle, but on this one it calculates everything with the computer, so it keeps the engine going where it needs to go. And the most altitude you can get is the best, so we're kind of, I wouldn't say not being safe, but we're not being as safe as we could be if we could get higher. So. Waterloo area. Whatever you do. A little over 2 hours. It's time to change my t-shirt in the sim, huh? Those KGRD shirts are available though. There, play that t-shirt. There they are. You have to pick one up. Pretty sweet to wear. The anti-ice seemed to have worked. Very good. I'll leave it on for a little bit. Try to turn it off. Still have enough for 2 hours, so we'll turn it off. It even gives you a range on the music. It's amazing how that's all calculated. We got a little haziness up ahead too, so there might be a little snow. If I do the around the United States thing again, I did like 3 or 4 years ago. I might take the Cirrus this time to get a little quicker. So I'm liking the Cirrus a lot. But we'll see. I gotta start getting to more aircraft now that I got the flight. It seems like I have the flight sim under control. So that's kind of where I was at before all the problems started happening. So I haven't taken the DA-40 out in a long time. Stuff like that. So we'll see. As you see, we're getting around this, and then we'll go right back on course. St. Lawrence River. Time to make a delivery for this thing. Try a little bit. Riviera. Right? It's like the big city in between Quebec and Montreal. It's actually up there. Again, there's a street with my last name on it up there, so don't know the significance. It's out there. So someday I'm going to go visit up there. Take pictures. You know, when people see me in the residential neighborhood, go to the Maurier, they'll be like, what the heck's this guy doing? I'm like, it's my name. Somewhere. Here. Becancour is another place where my family history is too, which is right here on our right. And Nicolette is a little bit down there. So again, sometime I'm going to have to hopefully drive up here. And visit some of my family history, I guess. So I know some of Mary still live up here in Quebec, so we don't really associate with them because my father's father and him not being the nicest guy ever. But this is where Mary came from. So. technology. I haven't done that in a while, but I saved everything I learned. I joined all those websites and stuff. I was able to track people from here, so. Alright, 2,500 feet seems to be serving the purpose here. Pretty good. I'm going to skim around that blue restricted airspace and keep going south. See, we're bouncing around a little bit, so that the cat turb program seems to be a little bit more accurate. It's not wildly bouncing just because it says that it has turbulence in the area. In fact, Sky Vector doesn't have any signets or mirrors up here, so I don't know if that's because it's Canada or just because there is none. Riviera. Three rivers, because there's three rivers right here going to the St. Lawrence River. And that restricted airspace is right down there, so again, don't know really what to use it for. And we have another restricted airspace a little bit further down. It's kind of over here. See that little blue circle? So I don't know what that's all about, but we'll figure that out. Show you a little bit of trying to fight bag action here. CYQB 670. See if we can find out what that's all about. Alright. I got something from Nav Canada to change. Class F restricted airspace in Quebec. So CYR, what are we looking for? CYR 670. Here we go. Cirrus, Quebec. 1 mile radius, surface to 1,000 feet, so we're good to fly with that. And don't know why. It just says should not operate there. It's authorized, except for medical, police, and state aircraft on official duty flights, or any IFR flights. So if you're IFR, you can actually fly over that because they're keeping an eye on you. I don't know why. They have this whole thing right here from NavCAD on the changes here. That looks like a base or something, so maybe there's a military thing there. But Canada, Flight Plan Go is actually pretty nice because it seems like in Canada you got to pay for everything compared to the United States. In the United States, the FAA, which is a government agency obviously, and we don't like them very much on some of their dumbness, but on other things, they provide you with all the sectionals. Like you if you're gonna buy them, you buy it because they're printed out. But it seems like in Canada, there's really not anything like, except for like Flight Plan Go and stuff, that has the Canadian VFR charts, like I'm showing you here. So you have to buy the charts, or you have to buy a digital subscription to their charts. And then for ATC in Canada too. In fact, I should turn on the FSATC chatter. Let's do that now. But
Course 3548, arrival runway 05, 3011.
so anyways, it seems like you have to pay for a lot more. That's what I'm saying. ATC, they send you a bill saying you used their services for this, this flight, so much cost. So even if you're a U.S. citizen, you have to do that. So it's just the way Nav Canada works. So it just seems like it'd probably be a little more expensive to be a GA pilot in Canada. It could be comparable. I don't know. Icing on the wings, just the windshield. So I don't know. I push windshield. I'll do it again. Let me see if it turns off.
697 descend 4,000. Descend 4,000 or descend 697.
It's back. So again, another reason why I think it's the greatest thing to be a GA pilot in the United States. I find Europe to be confusing because they have a lot more restrictions. And you're crossing borders a lot quicker, and then their transition altitude changes according to the country or wherever you're at. Canada, it's not confusing. In fact, it's very comparable to the way I have in the United States, except you pay for stuff I'm talking real world flying, a lot more. And who knows? I mean, are their taxes cheaper? I don't know. But it all equals up in the end. You know? And then Mexico, I have no clue about. I don't think I'd ever fly to Mexico, to be honest with you, because I've heard stories, again, about people going down there, clearing customs in like Cancun or something, and then flying to their airport destination of choice after that. And then when they get there, people there say, "Oh, you didn't clear customs," you know, and then they like take bribes to get you out of it. It's kind of like being, you know, trapped until you pay them in a bribe. I've heard people do that. If it's like Cancun, I've heard people get, like, college kids, if you will, get kidnapped by the local police, and then they call home saying, "Oh, he got in trouble, and you need to send this much, and then we'll let him go." Like, it's just crazy. So yeah, I don't see myself going to Mexico anytime soon. Maybe in the simulator, but not real life. So I went to Cancun on my honeymoon in 2007. It was a little different then. Getting around that blue, I'm going to turn a little bit more in again. Let's go 245 at least. I'm sorry, let's go 258. See what that does. Actually, that looks like pretty good there. So let's go 260. But I would love to fly Europe GA on the sim more, but I feel like if I connected the VAT sim there, there's a lot of things I don't understand that are different, and I think that throws a lot of GA pilots off of European things. I don't know of any Twitch streamers that do GA in Europe like consistently. So is it just not a thing out there? Like, I know there's GA, but it just doesn't seem like it's as freedom inducing as the United States.
Arrival Canada 913 is default sitting on 1000. Canada 913 is 6 right, altimeter 3021, descend to 8000. 8,000.
Right around that restricted airspace there. We'll probably stay to the east around this one too. We're above 1,000 actually, so we could go above. I'll just leave it where it is. These are things that you have to be aware of when you're flying. And if you're ever in doubt, you call approach and be like, can you tell me if that's active or what the story is with that?
Contact arrival with your heading 12447.
Because you don't want to get in trouble for not knowing, because that would be bad. Nicolette is back there. So now we're going towards Montreal. Yeah, next big place. There's also Sorel actually back. Should be off our right with that restricted airspaces. I believe it's going to be up here. This is the St. Francois River. Yeah. Passing through here. See, I got a little bit more broken up, which was to be expected. And then from Montreal, we're going to have to navigate around this too. So you see this here. We got some restricted airspaces there and there. So we're going to go try to cut right through the middle. Get a good view of Montreal, hopefully be above 2,000. And continue on our way over here. Probably be seeing a lot of countryside after that. And then we'll see Toronto at a distance as we go to Niagara Falls. It's looking a lot more decent now, huh? I think it is.
06 right, altimeter 3008, it is Romeo.
That's gonna be Sorel, Quebec. Got a lot more ice in here, Sorel. Max or high? Not max. We'll see if it makes a difference. But I don't know. I find the anti-iciness to be a little weird. Just it doesn't melt off like it used to.
43548, descend to 8,000. At 8,000, 353.
And 697 descend 3,000. 3,000 or Canada 697. British 1951, descend to 6,000. Air level at 4,000.
Let's check out Vermont here. See where our route has taken us thus far. There's some traffic in Montreal. Some Quebec City.
British 1741, turn right 8270.
This is where that restricted airspace is. Maybe if we zoom in, we see some.
Morning Star 7056.
Just seems like there's a plant or something maybe that they're protecting. Maybe it's like a power plant.
Chad 7769, turn right 8270, descend 3000.
273,000.
Updating the frame right here. Pushing 70. Almost to 70. It's amazing. Alright, how you doing? Almost 6 years. I know you do, but no, I'm flying right now, okay? So I need you to just kind of chill, okay? And I'm gonna try to get this done, because I know that you always come in here. So. Oh, I did do that on the Etsy plan notes. Dude, I'm a businessman. I need money for flying. So, I love you very much, okay? I'm going to finish this and then I'll be down later on. That'll be a little while, okay? Okay. You can hang if you want to, but it's not going to be exciting for you. Nick Reslow, welcome on board. We're currently passing Cirrus, Quebec at 2,500 VFR. So, I love you very much. Right? Don't touch anything, remember, because if you mess something up, I got problems, right? Okay.
505, descend to 4,000.
4,000.
You got cold hands. How'd you get cold hands? No. Excited about returning to school tomorrow? No? You don't want to go back to school? No. We all have to go back to school. I gotta teach tomorrow. You gotta go to school.
463, contact arrival.
Not excited?
2447.
School is fun for you. Sometimes it's fun for me, but not all the time. You know? Alright, I missed your message, Nick. Give me a second. Oh, cool, alright. We'll see you there. Scenic KMSS. Trying to see where that would be. Excuse me? Yes. Yeah, we're currently live. We're not live talking to people.
43548, descend to 4,000. Descend 4,000 over 35.
What is this? Oh, there you are. Okay, I got you. You're right on the border there. Cool. So it's right after Montreal. Very good, sir. We're doing VFR unless we have to go IFR at any point. So I'm also going to try to do Niagara Falls, like the tour. But you've got it quite a while. We're probably about, let's say, almost an hour out from there. An hour. God, I'm tired of like sniffling noses here. Tired of a sniffling nose, Maddie. Boop. 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 You're like a ghost. If I put my hand on you, it registers you. See? Weird, huh? What's that? Yeah, but if I touch your head. See? You're like a ghost. Crazy. It's crazy. Alright, we're past that restricted airspace there. So that would be good. It just froze up a little bit because it's just loading. I'm not going to have my heart go into my chest anymore every time. Thanks. Alright, now going back to the St. Lawrence River. Let's do it direct here. Yeah, fine. Let Otto, the autopilot, do his thing. Let's send out Otto, the autopilot, shall we?
Automatic pilot.
guys,
go back to
don't
the passengers.
bump into this thing right here, okay?
Good, Alpaco, turn left heading 180.
That's not We are in Quebec, Canada. Yeah, you can get there in a day if you drive. This is a long distance. So. Well, we don't have to fly. You could still drive to Quebec. You could get there under a day still. It's a long drive. We're going to Niagara Falls.
JetBlue 241, maintain 180 now. 180 for JetBlue 241.
No, I gotta touch it, see, 'cause it's registering me. However, your hand did pop up there. That's crazy. It was just an arm out of nowhere. Oh. Is it 6 hours? It probably is. I know Toronto, you got to go around Lake Ontario there, and that takes 12 hours or so. We're talking with traffic. It was this summer we took shifts driving there. Me and my guy friends to celebrate a friend's wedding. I'm not going outside the plane. Look outside the plane. Across the sea. It's the big river that Montreal, City River. No, you're not gonna start talking about the okay? I know you. Got a little ice in there. See the ice? 2,500 feet. That's not a lot for flying. That's not for flying. That's pretty low for flying. That's why we're staying underneath the clouds. Makes sense? You guys can't go through the clouds if you're gonna fly. That's a rule. No. 155 knot ground speed. That's because we got a headwind 5 knots. I wish it was a little faster. That's okay. I'm gonna be there in 2 hours, but again, we're gonna try to do a little tour around Niagara Falls. So probably should get that Niagara Falls thing up for the future.
Kind of 463, descend to 4,000. 4,000 up there.
GA flying over Niagara Falls. Okay, enough with the hand. I think you should go downstairs for a little bit. Come back a little bit later, okay? Yes, please do. Okay? Okay, there it is. This is what we got. We're gonna fly over Goat Island. We have to do 360 and what was it? Fly at 3,500, squawk 122.05. Traffic calls. Do not proceed North Rainbow Bridge. We're staying on 122.8. Do not proceed North Rainbow Bridge. Fly clockwise to knots. Okay, we could do that. We'll just put that right.
Take care.
Alright. Just chilling.
West 2507, ready to see 190.
Anti-aircraft really good.
Lead 190.
I don't get it. Like everyone else, like, oh, mine comes right off, but mine doesn't. I don't have any clue. Not a clue in the world. Just get some fire up here. Some fire. Maybe if I do this, they'll just burn off the windows. Burn, baby, burn. Stop burning.
I am a real American. Fight for what's right. Fight for your life.
What you gonna do when mania runs wild on you, brother?
Know it. All right, we have someone on the ADSB out here. Can't tell us FSLTL or that sim. We can't tell us if you look here, so it's definitely FSLTL. And what FSLTL is it takes flight aware from the internet and puts that traffic in there. Montreal's coming up. Again, we'll have to be careful around here because there's some restricted airspace. So we'll probably turn a little bit more south. Go go right past it right here.
Course 3548, turn left heading 200. Left 200, on course 3548.
Right down that river. Right where they got you. See if anyone's on that city. I don't think there is. Actually, there is. I'm sorry. Yep. Oh yeah, Montreal Center's on. I guess we get some flight following. Let's get some flight following. Let's turn this chatter thing off. Give me a second. I'll turn this chatter off. Let's go to 128.775. See if they are friendly to GA, because when I was in Dallas about a month ago, the guy wasn't too friendly to us. I can't do it. If you're only a VFR, and I was like asking for an IFR clearance. So you tell me. All right, Montreal Center. Let's see where we're at here. About just north of Montreal. All right, so let's dial it in. Shall we? Montreal Center, November 489er Echo Foxtrot.
Last aircraft calling Montreal was garbled. Say again.
That was November 489er Echo Foxtrot.
November 489 Echo Foxtrot, Montreal Center, bonsoir, squawk 0327 and ident.
0327 and ident, 9er Echo Foxtrot.
Montreal Center, Walker 3361, flight level 390.
Walker 3361, Montreal Center, bonsoir, you're identified.
How did the parking brake go on? That was weird. Alright, we're gonna...
November 489 Echo Foxtrot, you're identified, 2,500 feet, stand by. Canadian 819 turn left heading, correction, turn right heading 210 to join, cleared ILS runway 24 right approach.
Right, 210, cleared for Dallas approach 24 right, Canadian 819.
And Echo Foxtrot, your intention, you want to go direct to Niagara Falls?
We're just requesting flight following, but yes, we are going direct to Kilo, the Alpha Gulf, and we're going to stay at 2,500 for cloud clearance.
Remember Echo Foxtrot, roger.
And just be advised, we might actually deviate to the south more around that restricted airspace around Montreal just to avoid it.
November Echo Foxtrot, you can proceed direct for now. It works for me. If you want to deviate, just keep me in the loop.
Alright, roger. Thanks, then Echo Foxtrot. I don't know why, but voice meter at first, like, sucks, and then...
Hello, Walker, 23% heavy on the ground at Calumet. Is this the airport we call you when everyone's
the
just checking?
microphone with the streaming laptop.
You can call me. I see that you have, there's 4 departures.
Feels like very loud,
stand by.
so I gotta try to get him to turn around.
Alright, we'll stand by.
E-pilot is being weird to me on that stuff.
Montreal Center, Reckon 5-1 heavy.
Reckon 5-1 heavy, Montreal Center, bonsoir.
It's really not working. I got -8 here.
Oh, Happy New Year. We're checking in flight level 360.
So I don't know. Tell me if it's too loud on that.
American 5-1, you're about to go out of my airspace. You can switch back to Unicom 122.8 and have a
We'll
good
be
flight.
seeing
Happy New Year.
Montreal to our left. Oh, there. So let's get.
And who was the walker that called from Calumet?
2365.
Montreal over there.
Walker 2365, you cleared to you're cleared to Gander. On departure, flight direct test flow when able, maintain 10,000, flight plan route, squawk 0372.
Alright,
Clearance is valid now, clearance is cancelled, is not airborne by midnight.
Alright, on departure, direct tempo, 10,000 and 0372 on the box for Walker 2365.
Walker 2365, read back correct. The Calumet radio, 122.8, calling back, passing 4,000, we'll talk to you.
Calling 4,000, we'll
That
see you
makes
there.
sense. We got a lot of scenery over there, so but 30 is still
We're
good.
at 590, descend
You
6,000.
see that's a little jumpy? That's what I don't.
6,000, what's that 590?
Now it's
Canadian
okay.
819, plan for an exit on Bravo 4, winds 260 at 12, clear to land, runway 24 right.
Volume mixer.
Alpha on Bravo 4 on clear land 24 right, Canadian 819.
Down.
Heavy.
I'm gonna go down to 80%. guess we're going right through all the restricted airspace because we're allowed to. So we're gonna take a bit of time. Still icing up on the windows here. I have ice protection on, so I don't. Just feeling closed in. More icing. Alright, probably should change the tanks too. So
Montreal Center, good evening. Walker
Left.
1376 at Nicolet. Request
Yeah.
clearance. For Gander.
Can't even see Montreal through the window because of all this ice. So,
Walker 1076, Montreal Center, bonsoir, you're clear to Gander. On departure, flight direct CEFO when
a lot of
able.
scenery.
Maintain 10,000, squawk 0361. Clearance is not valid now, wait for clearance validation.
Picture time.
Right, clear to Gander, direct CEFO was unable, listen status 10,000 and that's 0361 on the box. And clearance is not valid until you're going for Walker 1076.
Walker 1076, read back direct, we'll call you back.
Come on, man. Make it back in the plane.
Where's the 598, descent 3,000.
3,000, what's the 598?
Tommy, it's gonna crash. Oh, there we go. Just the scenery again. I think we should look inside now. Yeah, there's a lot of scenery over there. Not the best. But still flyable, I guess, so we're good. And in the cockpit, we're still pulling 30 frames almost. Yeah. So, just don't look this way, I guess. See what it looks like when I look at it. Sure. That's about 30 still in the cockpit, at least. Alright, so we're going to be going past where we were in the last Virtual USA Flying Club event that I did, at least. And that's going to be crossing the Ontario River. Up ahead. Which is this little blue spot. Happy New Year! What's up? Thank you! Thank you very much. I worked on it for years. It's been this way. It's XSplit VCam. And it works okay. Sometimes it like freezes up, not like a lot, just once in a very great while. But it has a video of the background thing behind me, and then I just put myself in front of it. It's like a virtual green screen. So thank you. It's a video. I pretty much take a screenshot of the cockpit I want. I cut out the windows in Photoshop, and then I have my
618, contact
video
Mountain Center,
program where I
132,
took a picture of just the Cessna
Cirrus
flying, and I had like the drone cam looking backwards, lined up,
Happy New Year.
and I just put the ping file, which has the transparency in the windows on that, and I
Hi,
made a
Mike.
video.
Nothing. Have it clear
yeah.
all back.
It's pretty cool. I do it with all the planes I fly. I try to at least. Take some time, but once you have it, it's good.
819, welcome to Montreal. You have an assigned gate?
I have not made one for the nighttime.
Now, just take anyone
but
still
I still
along
want to make a
path.
livery for the Cirrus
Take anyone up
too,
ahead if that's okay.
Canadian
So it's just to
819,
get
no
by.
problem. Proceed on Bravo 4, then on the apron, gate 52.
We are flight following up Montreal Center. What
Continue on
airport is
Bravo
that?
4,
That's,
and apron. Confirm,
that's Mirabel. Okay, 'cause
352.
that's an area they don't like you to be around either.
5252.
They are allowing GA flights in there and
oh,
stuff.
sorry about that.
So that was,
52, for
I guess supposed to be
be.
the main airport before they built Montreal over there. So if I look at Montreal, it slows down a lot. But I got a lot of. Okay, we gotta look at one more time. There it is. Yep.
Was it 590 vectors for the approach? Turn
So
right,
that's
heading
downtown
150.
Montreal over there. Get the mountains.
Right there in 150, what's this?
CYUL should be out there too. I think we're so it'd be across the think we're gonna see it. It's out.
Walker 176, Montreal
Actually,
Center,
it's right
bounce walk is to Gander. On departure, flight direct Defo when able, maintain 10,000. Squawk 0350.
Pretty
Your
cool,
clearance is not valid. Now wait for
Just take a lot
clearance
of the
validation.
add-ons I got. Just eats it all up.
Gander.
Oh yeah, I have the anti-ice on.
Direct
For some
Defo
reason,
when
it doesn't
able,
work very well for me
and,
in this Cirrus model.
010.
I've got it on.
0350.
In fact, I even put it to,
We'll wait for the,
to high now. I only have 34 minutes left of it, so I'm gonna have to
Walker 176,
Try to
read back correct. We'll talk to
navigate
you.
that 6-hour flight. Still takes an hour and 50 minutes, but it doesn't work on the windshield. And I push windshield, still doesn't do it. So you tell me, do I hold down the button? See, it turns it off if I push it, and then it goes right back to, oh, you're in high mode. So I don't know. As long as we're not crashing, I'm good. I'm good. That was Montreal, and now we're going to see a lot of wilderness as we pass the Ontario River. And then we will be just following the St. Lawrence River until we get to Muriga. Across
We're just 598, turn right heading 210 to join, clear dial S runway 248 approach. If necessary, fly heading 270.
A lot of countryside.
Alright, right turn to join WestJet 598, clear for the ILS 24 right approach.
Quebec to Niagara Falls, that is correct, sir. We're going to try to do the Niagara Falls tour. Is that like the Hoover Dam tour? Well, I'm going to be at Niagara Falls International in an hour and 50. At about, I'd say a half hour after that, so maybe about 2 hours, 10 minutes total from here, from this point. I kind of owe it to Atmos Chem because last time he was like tipping me left and right, and then, you know, I had Google Map enhancement problems. It was like disconnecting. But we haven't had an error yet. Look at that. It's back. And my cache is growing, so that's good because the cache is a big problem.
Canadian 819, we're blocked in and departing. Thank you very much for
A couple more flights, I might say, hey, it's not bad to purchase again.
No problem.
Like
Thanks for flying with us. Have a good night.
for a year.
And Happy New Year.
Sarah Walker 23, heavy 9,122.
Walker 2365 Heavy, you identified, climb flight level 350, proceed direct Defo on course.
Direct Defo, Walker 2365, thanks.
Walker 176.
It was okay. I wouldn't say it was great. It was good views until it kept kicking me off.
Clearance is valid now, clearance is cancelled, it's not airborne by
Now that I haven't been kicked off in a while.
Gotcha, we will be airborne. We're almost at the threshold. Walker 1076.
Walker 1076, Calwit Radio 122.8, call me back passing 4,000, we'll talk to you in a bit.
Call me back at 4,000, Walker 1076.
Budget 598, plan for exit on Bravo 4, winds 260 at 12, clear to land.
We also had a little bit of snow, which is cool to see.
Clear to land,
Like as
24
good as
right,
this, of
selecting
course,
the
but
exit
we had a little
Bravo
snow
4.
departing to Quebec City, so that was cool. My daughter just ran down the hallway. Don't know if that's... Oh my god, I'm being buried. Being buried. I haven't used that command in forever.
Centre de Montréal, bonsoir, FedEx 29 Charlie avec vous au niveau de vol 390.
God, I was going all out with overlays when I first started streaming on Twitch. And they're all there, except for one of them, for the Cannonball Run that I didn't like after.
FedEx 19 Charlie, Montreal Center, bonsoir.
Our problem is finding time to do things. I think I'll probably sacrifice it right now, because everyone's going to start eating dinner in half an hour. I'm going to be stuck on this computer. I like flying.
S'il te plaît, répétez pour FedEx 9 Charlie.
FedEx 19 Charlie, squawk 0351.
035
All right, hour
FedEx
44
9
in
Charlie.
Niagara Falls. Looking over the directions again, even though it's like an hour and 44. Fly at or above 3,500 feet. I'm going to use the altimeter setting from Niagara Falls International. I'm going to squawk 122.8 still, but in real life it'll be 122.05, so talk to traffic in the Falls area. And don't go past north of the Rainbow Bridge, fly a clockwise pattern. Do not see
FedEx 57, Montreal Center, bonsoir, squawk 0352.
That's what we're
Number 352, FedEx 7.
FedEx 19 Charlie, vous êtes identifié.
Never done this in my life. It's kind of like the Skyline route, only smaller. All these special routes. I would not feel.
FedEx 57 Heavy, you're
I
identified.
keep on the left for a little bit longer. As we pass over the Ontario River. It's very peaceful. Got some boats down there. Got a dock over there. More boats. Of course, I try to look at Montreal. It's over there. Montreal. We shall see you later. He's flying a plane. It's just that's just loading all this crap. I got so much stuff. This could be a problem. Be a good. I like seeing visuals. What can I say? There we go. People flying. Yay! I'm flying a plane. Screenshot actually. Just take it. Keep monitoring that icing. We're looking okay. We haven't really slowed down much, if at all. Be nice not to be congested for once. That'll never happen for some reason.
Montreal Center, Walker 1076 passing 4,000 for 10,000.
Walker 1076 Heavy, you're identified. Climb flight level 310. Proceed direct FO on course.
Climb flight level 310, direct Defo, Walker 1076.
Walker 176, clearance is valid now. Clearance is cancelled if not airborne by midnight Zulu.
Alright, clearance valid. Clearance is void, if not off by midnight Zulu for Walker 176.
Walker 176, Calowitz radio 122.8, calling back, passing 4,000, we'll talk to you in a bit.
28, we'll call you through for Walker 176.
Yep. We'll go for a ride from the coast. So I haven't done back-to-back streams in a long time because we just got the flight sim to actually work again. Isn't that amazing, everybody? Knock on wood, it's still working. I feel bored. Do you feel bored? I feel bored. Maybe we should have the flying monkey show up on screen. Let's do one. Let's do a flying monkey. And then I won't do one for a while. I need something because we're flying in the middle of nowhere. Oh, watch out for the That's usually good fixing this thing. Atmos Chem, did I ever make you a sound? I never did. I still gotta make you a sound. Maybe I did. I don't think I did though. But I'll put you in anyways. We'll see what goes. What's gonna happen? Nope. We gotta get you a sound, my friend. So you gotta DM me and tell me what type of sounds you would like from the broadcast. It's been quite a while of you being on here. It's about time that you get one. Tell me now, and I'll write it down and I'll see what I can do. So. Lots of wilderness and farms. Wilderness and farms. Can't imagine. I don't know. It must be very peaceful.
Montreal Center, Bonsoir, FedEx 332 Heavy with the flight level 390.
So it's down there.
FedEx 332, Montreal Center, Bonsoir, Fox 0312.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we got some.
Confirm 0310 for FedEx 332.
0310.
Looks like.
Roger, 0310 FedEx 332.
Got a Fox over there. That's us right there. So, oh, we have a raid, everybody. We have a raid. Reckless, rating me with a party 3. Thank you very much.
654 Montreal Center, bonsoir, squawk 0330.
0330.
Second in raid. Don't worry, it'll stop sometime soon. And how are you? Welcome.
Access 332, you're identified flight level 390.
That's sim.
Clear 654, you're identified flight level 370.
We're just in Canada, the backwoods of Montreal, trying to get to Niagara Falls. But we'll hopefully do the tour around the falls. Get there. Scenery's loaded, it's just a matter of can we get there. Not saying now 32. It's picking up on the ground, so no, it's not. Oh, I thought it was. It's not. Yes. In fact, the headwinds increased. Some more on it. It's 10 knots. So that makes sense. Still looking at Canadian charts in the electronic flight bag here. And you see the ADSB, we got lots of aircraft out there. Again, it's either FSLTL or VATSIM, and you're seeing that little guy right there. That's Charlie Fox, Papa, Whiskey, Echo. So if that is real world traffic, let's see what they're doing, shall we? Go to Flight Aware, and we'll see if they pop up. Oh, it's actually at Air Canada. From Montreal to Toronto. That's what it's saying here at least. That's what happened when I popped it in. So it is a low-flying jet. And they're supposed to be at 29,000 feet, so that's not him. Although it says 425 feet on the ADSB. So I don't know. It is kind of where we are. Take it as you will. That might not be them then. They're up there. Cruising at 2,500 for cloud clearance. We want to keep it nice and low. See if I can zoom in on that. You can just see the nav lights and strobes. I don't know. It's supposed to pick up VATSIM traffic on the ADSB too, so tell me. That could be them. I don't know why they're so low. It's a little delayed too, so maybe they're still cruising up there. That does happen for some traffic. So. We're a little iced up. I have anti-ice on. It just seems to be doing that. So, you know, maybe we should go back to regular so I save some. So I'll take it off high and go to normal again. And that will almost last the whole flight. Not only on 21 minutes at a high setting. So. Alright, and just statistically here, we are right near Green Valley, Ontario. That way. Green Valley, Ontario. Alexandria, just this right here. This is Ontario. Yeah. Getting a little more than the ADSB here. Traffic over here on the left. That's Charlie Golf, Juliet, Victor Tango. See if that's anything that's significant. Access into Air Canada to Montreal and Toronto. I don't know why it's so low though. It is. what it says on FlightAware. They are orange. If they turn red, which is within 5 nautical miles, it gives you an auditory warning. At least I think it does. So, oops. Stop doing that. Keep an eye on you, sir. Just look for the icebox flying in the air. Oh, that's terrible. Terrible. Okay, thank you for everyone for coming out today, or tonight as we call it. Appreciate it. It's kind of like my redemption period for months of trying to figure out random crash desktops. Microsoft Flight Simulator. That PCIe card might have been it. Replacing that thing for my third NVMe drive. Might have done. The other one, they're not very expensive, so the other one's just kind of sitting there, sad and lonely. If you don't perform, you're out. It's like a sports team. Flying the Cirrus SR22 Tango, or Turbo as they call it. Is it still out there? I don't see it anymore. We are making our way to the US of A. Actually, yeah, he's close to it now. Just turned red. That's why. Let's see if the model matching there. Oh yeah, it looks like an Air Canada. I don't get it. That's an FSLTL error. He should be up at like 20. What is it right now? Looking at it. He's supposed to be at 31.9. But he's clearly traveling at like 425. Yikes. Yikes. He makes some good time though. That would be an error. Well, he's right over the ground there. You see a little reflection there?
I get about a 10-minute escape.
Interesting.
Walker 2365, not a problem. Advise when back.
I can't tell you what he's doing. I don't think he's going to have a job after that one. Nick Resler, take some notes here. Don't fly like that guy. Do not fly like that guy. That Air Canada that's skimming the surface at 400 something feet. But yet FlightAware says that rule of flight's at flight level 320. We'll be doing that stuff. You see him? He's just like, ho hum. Gonna just skim this whole flight. Yeah, no good at all. Ruled flight, that's an Air Canada flight. 423, Montreal to Toronto. Oh, we got something going on. Tier 1 subscription! Gifted from M. Stein to Nick Resler. Thank you so much, sir. God, we're breaking all records here. One, I'm finally broadcasting twice back to back. Two, that's 2 gift subscriptions in both streams. So one last time from Atmos Kevin, one from you. Thank you so much. And God, I gotta find more time to stream. That's what this is looking like. You have an Air Canada skimming the ground at 400 something feet there. I don't know why, but it is. And I think we see Lake Ontario out there too. Way in, well, actually we don't. Actually, what is that? Following the St. Lawrence River, we are halfway following the Montreal Center. Sorry, I zoomed in for that. Air Canada there. He popped up on my ADS-B. It's very close. So. I thought it was gonna be a Cessna or something. Nope, it's an Air Canada. It's according to this, it is an Airbus probably. Airbus 320. Hope Jet Pilot Cinema's not flying that thing. Let's do some shoutouts while we're here. Yeah, I'm having a good time because the sim's actually working for once instead of being aggravated all the time. So yes, some shoutouts, whether you stream or not, I'm doing it all. First off, Mike Stein, thanks. Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, or else he's asleep or something. He's still out there though. He haven't crashed.
November 7875 Echo Montreal Center, bonsoir, squawk 0377 and item.
That would be Montreal Center. Okay, we'll also give a shout out again to Nick Resla. Thank you for both of you guys being pretty supportive on this whole Twitch, YouTube trip here.
75 Echo, you're identified, your intentions?
It's okay. You deserve
we're
it.
Pass through,
You deserve it.
2,500. We're hoping to fly along with
Give a gift sub. You deserve something.
75 Echo,
He's holding butt there,
Roger,
too.
thank you.
Also want to thank, as always, Atmos Chem for showing up. Hopefully that works. Oh, it did. Okay, good. I love the dog. Love the dog. And then I want to thank also a newer follower on the Air Flight Twitch. That was VFR Pilot. So we'll give you a shout out as well, my friend. As soon as Atmos Chem's dog gets off the screen. Man, the Air Canada is just hauling butt. VFR Pilot. Shout out. Check him out. He's got a pretty good stream. I was checking him out earlier when I was getting ready for the stream here today. He does VR flying. GA, from what I saw, I was only watching for like maybe 5 to 10 minutes at most. Very good stream. That Air Canada, man, he's impressing me. He's keeping it real. Wow. St. Lawrence River off our left, still have some icing. I don't know why. Anti-ice has been on forever. Maybe it's just like baiting it off and just saying, well, you still have ice, but it keeps telling me to exit icing. We're doing what we can, you know. Alright. I'm gonna climb to 2,900, get some altitude for safety here. So Montreal Center, Cirrus SR22T, Foxtrot, just want to advise you that we're going up to 2,900.
November, correction, 9 Echo Foxtrot, say again, please?
We're going to go up to 2,900 to get some more altitude from that Foxtrot.
Roger, not a problem.
I like to advise. You don't really have to. But in real life, they might ask you anyways.
Sir 654, contact Mountain Center, 132.2 connect.
Best part of this, I don't have to go full throttle. It just climbs up there.
Today,
Yeah, I know it is. I can't do much about it because I'm using voice meter, so I can do both computers, the laptop for streaming.
Walker 3361,
That's just the way it's
contact
got to
Mountain
be.
Center, 132.2, Happy New Year.
Unless it's too loud, which I can turn it down.
Order Mountain 132.2, Walker 3361.
No, if I make another call, let me know. I'll turn it down a little bit, maybe less crackly. Or maybe I have to turn it up actually, because it wasn't in the green.
Montreal Center, Walker 1076. Just to confirm, you want to
Okay, one at a time. The first was Walker 176, say again?
It's 1076 actually. Just confirming, set level here to go final for us.
They're still stepping on each other.
Okay, Walker 176, you got stepped on again. You're saying...
Walker 1.
It's Walker 1076. Just confirming it's flight level 300 is our final cruise.
That altitude means more life or more time, if you will, to make a decision. So,
okay, Walker 1076, your final, according to your flight plan, is 310. You want to go to 330?
No, 310 is fine for 1076. We're at 300 now. Not sure if I misheard you
That's
earlier.
funny. That is funny.
Roger, break. Walker 176, your altitude again, please.
Through 5,600 now for 10,000.
He's at
Walker 176, you're identified, climb flight level 330, proceed direct tempo on course.
Up to 33 direct tempo for Walker 176.
Everyone else is above us. We got one at 19,000 feet. No, United Airlines looks like 34.8 there. So both Avere and this Flight Plan Go have ADS-B capabilities with the plug-in I use. Ottawa will be out there too. I don't know if we can see anything from Ottawa. It would be out there. Seems like that ice melted a little. It's lazy out there. I don't see any of it's out there. It's actually off the way. Let's look outside and see what's here.
Scandinavian 0621, Toronto is offline. Unicom 122.8. Have a good flight and happy New Year.
Not seeing any hot over there.
22.8. Thank you. And bye TV.
But it's up. Yeah, it does look like we got a little less ice. See, it's clear through this, and then goes in the voice meter from the laptop, and then it sends it to the desktop. Because before I was plugging all these cables and everything. And I guess I could actually do this now that I look at it, because it does have a line out. This is my new Steel Series thing, but it's wireless to this, and it does have a line out. So I don't know. Maybe I should try the line out into the microphone jack. I'm not gonna do that on stream, obviously, but I'll test it out. Because maybe I can do that now. I didn't even think about that, because the other one didn't have a line out. Interesting. I'll have to see. I'm really liking the Steel Series. I think it's the Apex Pros. I used to use my real old headset, the A20. Then I was kind of like beating up on it here, so I was like, I should probably just save it for flying for now. And then I inherited my brother's Steel Series there, but they were wired, and the little clasp here was breaking off from using them so much. It's like they wasn't a good design. Let's put it that way. So then I picked up these for about $100 off because I waited till like Black Friday, and I was like, oh dude, this is the time to get it. So I did it because the other ones, the air cup was falling off. And I do highly recommend these. They're expensive, but they're awesome. And you can use them on Bluetooth, like so I can listen to music on my phone. You want to hear a thing, but I can hear like music of my own in there. So if I wanted to, right now I'm digging the tracks with you guys. Seem to have some.
Bonsoir, officer. Canada 626 permission Oscar request platform clearance to Jacket.
I think that's what this means. I'm going to show you.
Air Canada 626,
figure out
Montreal
what
Center,
these
bonsoir. You're
strike
cleared
things
to New York JFK.
But I think
Montreal
that
to departure, flight land route, runway 24 left, squawk
It says wind
0374.
turbine farm. So I'm thinking that's what that means. Things we got to look out for.
York
Big as
to
this,
Montreal
blurry.
to departure.
So now that I'm getting used to Canadian trucks, it's just another skill we're learning.
Air Canada 626, read back direct, advise ready to push.
But I guess we'll test that off stream. The line out here. See if we can have it go there. I don't know. I'll have to figure it out. So I have to make it go to this laptop first. So. You know, I have it kind of. Well, I thought I had it on, but it didn't work before. But I'll crank it up now. See what happens. What do you mean icy situation? This is just part of the decoration. It's part of the decoration. It's all good. This is just like that movie, the day before tomorrow, whatever that was.
Quebec Center. Hello. This is November 13th, Whiskey Tango.
Meanwhile, I'm like looking at that Air Canada, which I can't see anymore, and I'm thinking this.
To Minneapolis, we have information X-ray on board.
November 320 Whiskey Tango, Montreal Center, bonsoir. I don't have a flight plan for you, sir. Can you file one, please?
Skip around at 425 feet. St. Lawrence River has always been on left. It's pretty good.
Let me check.
How much anti-ice do I have left? That's what you have to ask yourself. 26 minutes. Alright, let's turn it off for now. You know it's not the smartest thing to do. Try to save some. I only have 1.4 gallons left.
November 320 Whiskey Tango. We filed the flight plan.
It's at least a little bit better. It's not really on the wings from what I'm seeing. So.
Okay, November 320 Whiskey Tango, you're clear to Minneapolis, Quebec City departure. Flight plan route, runway 24, squawk 035.
And then we will be in Niagara Falls. If you're wondering, that Air Canada flight that we saw at 425 early isn't. If it's happening. 263 now. It's descending. FSL LTL traffic. That was a failure. Let's go into Toronto. That's what it does. It injects real world traffic. It usually does a nice job.
We're clear for Minneapolis to the Quebec Port departure. Squad
it's nice to see at the model match.
356.
I have not had any model match.
Confirmed Quebec 6 departure.
Quebec 6 departure for November 320 Whiskey Tango.
November 320 Whiskey Tango, read back correct, advise, ready to taxi.
We'll need a push first.
Push is at your discretion, we'll call back for taxi.
Off our left over here.
Push is at our discretion, and we'll
Echo.
call
By the way, if you do want to fly with us, you don't have to be on that sim. I'm also on the Microsoft Flight Simulator East server. I just have the traffic turned off. See if I have anything around. I don't see anything.
Okay, the 626, push back facing east, call back for taxi.
But we would be able to see if you're on the east server.
Facing east, call back for taxi.
Good for that sim traffic. I think it's more back there, so I can't see it. So. I'm still in the countryside here. With frame generation, I do recommend this mod. I gotta be honest with you. It's gonna make me not want to build a new computer. That's how well it's doing. So if you haven't checked it out, I would at least check it out. See what you think. It's been fantastic. Just certain points, little glitches. Have to check the fuel situation like this. Oh, there they are. They're right there. That's November 7875 Echo. So I don't know if that's one of you. That's Vatsim traffic. There we go. There's the Microsoft Flight. I can turn that on and off. See? So, helps out when you're flying Vatsim if you're in a crowded area. And they're still on there, so sometimes you might have to make believe that you're flying through them, but they're not there. That doesn't happen a lot, so I still leave them on. I encourage people to fly with this. Getting a little bit of bumpiness, not much. And that's with the Real Cat Tour program. I'll have to watch that though.
Yeah, much else.
Heading towards the yellow here and there.
Roger, thank you.
Does anyone remember that quote?
Montreal Center, UPS 638, flow 370.
Oh, you're right. That's
UPS 638, Montreal Center, bonsoir, squawk 0357.
Alright, check out Volanta. See where we are at this thing.
0357, UPS 638,
Took
heavy.
off out of Quebec City, went right
UPS,
down the river.
638, you're right, identified, flight level 370.
Right past Montreal. We are almost to Lake Ontario. Nick Breslin might join us. I don't know if he is still. He might join us coming across the border here. And Montreal Center's probably got to let out of this thing here if I follow him, but maybe we'll see Toronto, maybe we won't. So we're gonna
657,
go
contact
right
Moncton Center, 132.2, good night.
See what happens.
322 for FedEx 57, see ya.
Talk to Got Friends? What? Why is that? About what? Oh, I know what Got Friends is. PS2, can add your face to character. Oh, I know why you're saying that. Well, I did this myself. I kind of just did Photoshop on the thing, but yeah, you could have the dogs. I get what you're saying. Yeah, it'd be nice if they had left a couple of slots, and I know that Got Friends like did that. Mine will load in a second. But I took Pilot 1 and I pretty much just stretched my picture on there and it was like hit or miss until I got it right. I don't think that's that bad. And then I'm even rocking one of the Eric Flight Aviation Etsy store design t-shirts. And I still needed the flight jacket. I mean, that's a little more advanced, but I was able to change the hat to Eric Flight too. So I think it's a pretty good representation. It's a little taller than what I'm in real life. I just pretend I'm sitting on a cushion because I'm a pretty short guy. So I gotta try that dog mod sometimes too. See the glitchiness though? That's from the frame AI generation. That's the biggest problem. But to have double your frame rate, I think it's worth it. Because if you just stay still, look, it's fine. Yeah, hit or miss. If I get any free time, especially Atmos Chem there, if I get any free time over February vacation, I'm probably going to start planning out the 4th fundraising marathon then. But if I get any extra time, you send me a picture, I can try to see what I can do with it. So, yeah. Everything's tough at first, but once you get it going on, it's pretty good. I gotta make a livery for this thing, but again, it takes hours. I like to think it's my attention. I have a big, high attention span sometimes. I can just sit there for hours, which isn't always the best thing. All right, let's switch to the right tanks. We're running a little bit lower on the left. Boost going to the right. Oh, I just opened up. Switch to the first. Yep, that's the Hobbs. I've flown 42.9 hours now. Still trying to get the old SR22 back. Yeah, well, you gotta have those skills. I use Blender to kind of get it going on, and then I use Photoshop to help out too. So, but I used to be really trying in like 2012 to do 3D stuff for Prepared, and then I didn't have enough time because we had kids and stuff. So instead, I go paint liveries on my planes. So, but we're gonna fly the 737, I think, in a month or so once I get more work on that. Because I like to try airliners again. I'm just trying to be realistic, like I always do, because I like realism. I have a lot more respect for being a private pilot now. Back there, it's like, let's fire those engines up, let's go. But now it's very much I like doing that stuff for some reason. It's all about textures, but the thing is they have like UV mapping and stuff. It sounds like a lot of words, but literally you got to go on Blender, get the model in there, and then get used to those painting tools, and then you can touch up things with like graphics and stuff with Photoshop. So, same thing I do all these graphics. I've been using Photoshop for livery design though since 1999. Because I used to have a virtual airline way back in the day. Wasn't highly successful, but I liked it. It was more realism, but I wasn't as knowledgeable about flying as I am now. So. And the FMS, thanks to Nick Presley again, helping me on that one. I think I mostly got it, except for the descent.
626, runway 24 left, the altimeter 3011, taxi south ramp, Alpha Mike, Alpha, call back short and ready.
Taxi to 24 left, we are south ramp,
Alright,
Alpha,
Lake Ontario coming up.
And Alpha, full short, runway 24 left.
We're at the end of this river here. We'll start seeing it soon, hopefully.
Center, est-ce que FedEx 9 Charlie est supposé de transférer à Moncton?
Excuse me.
FedEx 9 Charlie, pas pour l'instant, je vous rappelle.
Never used to have allergies as a kid. Now I have allergies.
FedEx 9 Charlie.
FedEx 332, contact Moncton Center, 132.2, good night.
A little bumpy here though. We are getting a little turbulence.
Over to Moncton 132.2, FedEx 332 Heavy, see ya.
Nick, is that you in November 7875 Echo? Because I think I already got you on stream. You're back there. It says that 310 over there. Someone's out there. I don't know if they're following.
FedEx 19 Charlie, contactez Moncton 132.2, bonsoir.
Contactez Moncton 132.2 FedEx 29 Charlie, bonsoir.
Oh, someone's on VATSIM following me. Oh, that's you! I didn't know that was Kim. Oh, okay. That's cool. I got you. Yeah, well, you're in the 310. I got you. I got you on scope at least. You're on ADSB. And loading scenery or something here. So what's going on? I don't know, but I'm not gonna let my heart sink until it happens. Okay, good. I don't mind that still, even though it's kind of aggravating. I don't mind it. I'm not gonna get what you think I'm gonna get. What you saying?
That dirty Turkish back flatten, Borton, Philip, Bunker, Barton, Perkaluma, Burton, Durton, Boston, Adams, Barton, and Adam.
Not going there. Atmos Chem, I only have one question for you, and that's this.
You know how to fly, don't you?
No. Do you?
Oh, no.
How hard could it be?
November 5230 Fox, flight level 260, southeast of Quebec.
Oh, we're still.
Number 5230 Foxtrot, Montreal Center, bonsoir, you're identified.
And I'm over here. You're learning daily. Well, aren't we all? Aren't we all? I still mess things up. I'm like a geek now for the Cirrus.
Montreal Center, good evening. It's Teton 37, flight level 230, 905 miles west of Yankee Victor, Oscar VOR.
Teton 37, Montreal Center, bonsoir, you're
I had
identified.
absolutely no money to go there, but we still went and made it happen. Hence why I've been flying the world along with Christmas expenses. Hey, look at that. That's, what is that? I don't know if that is off the right, but that's pretty cool. A little lake there with some trees. Happy little trees. I'm hoping to sim a little bit more in stream. I'm not going to guarantee anything because I do have family, but I'm fitting this one in. So it'd be nice to interact with more of you and get more flights in and not do as much troubleshooting anymore, which I did since July. That sucked my life force, to be honest with you. That was terrible. You got me at 100, it's pretty quiet. VATSIM. I actually, the volume thing doesn't work for me in vPilot, so I actually went to my volume mixer and I went all the way down and it was very loud, so I turned it down to 80 because I tried turning it down in vPilot and it wasn't working. So I'm gonna switch over to a Veer as well as when I get close to the United States because I like that. That's just the one I use all the time. The roll it from I'm trying to fight back. But Flight Plan Go's been pretty useful for Canada. Has the Canadian charts and everything. It's quite quiet while you're flying. Well, that might be a good thing. I don't know. I keep looking at the stream here and there to see what I can do. And then I thought the music was a little too loud. I didn't want to tweak anything though. So I'll probably look back at this one and see what we got. Excuse me. Alright, if you know anything about Canada, we're coming up on Lyndhurst, Ontario. Should be up here somewhere. Actually, right down here. It's amazing how much open, like, woodsy area and farmland there is in Canada. Again, I'm in the northeast in real life, so there's farms where I live, but it's not like big open swaths of land. And you can drive across the state of Rhode Island in an hour. I'm about 20 minutes east of Rhode Island, Massachusetts. So you don't see a lot of this. That's Lyndhurst right there, the town. And Derek K there, the guy that created this, he did something. He even updated it again, 7.51 now. and I've had no problems as of now. I'm still going to keep testing. I'm not saying we're out of the clear yet, but it's actually working the way it should now. Pretty much, it's like Alaska version 2, but with a lot more cities, I think. So, yeah, I should do more flying in Alaska. The last time I flew in Alaska was for one of those virtual sea
Montreal, King Air 30 Fox. Request to wait 5 minutes.
That's approved. Advise when back.
He should be sending me over to my own VFR navigation pretty soon. So. Sometimes they forget about you. Even in real life, they forget about these ones. We got Juno. I was looking at places to fly now that I've got this somewhat under control with the flight simulator. And the Aleutian Islands, they have like this old World War II, like only the Japanese like were there and we invaded. It's the only time the Japanese invaded on land out there. But they have like an old Coast Guard station there. That I was thinking about doing a flight to eventually as part of like historical airports. So we'll see. Yeah, we bought Alaska for oil and gold, right? That's what we bought it for. That's a very nice place. I've never been in real life. I've been told it's very nice. Right, I want to see Lake Ontario pretty soon. It's coming up. We're going to be flying near Kingston, Ontario too. Yep. Be a little off our left out here. Exactly. Yeah. Well, Alaska is like a very big name.
Walker 2365. Contact Mountain Center 132.2. Happy New Year.
Mountain 32.2. Happy New Year as well. Walker 2365.
Walker 1076. Contact Mountain Center 132.2. Happy New Year.
Over to Moncton 132.2 for Walker 1376. Happy New Year.
Surprised he hasn't told me. I'll give him about 10 minutes or so. Just north of Kingston, which is actually out there. Somewhere. Maine is a lot like this too. Lakes.
Air Canada 626, call back airborne, wind 270 at 9, clear for takeoff, runway 24 left.
Last time I've been to Maine, I was gigging back in like 2006. Went to Sunday River and had a gig.
Montreal 13 systems, 35 miles north of New Watertown, VOR.
It doesn't feel like a long time ago. Then when I say 2006, I'm like, right.
75 Echo, you're still with Montreal. I'm about to send you over to Unicom. We'll call you back.
75 Echo.
I think the real cat turb got better. It's just not as turbulent. It seems like it takes a lot more things into factors. The icing is non-existent even when I turn the icing off, so not bad. We'll have 26 normal. We're gonna be at Niagara Falls in about 53 minutes or so. Do that tour. Again, we're supposed to be following this. We're supposed to be at 3,500 feet, I think it is. Fly at or above 3,500 feet, so we're gonna have to see if we can do it together. Let's look at Sky Vector right now. See what we're dealing with out there. So we're gonna go right over Lake Ontario. Overcast at 23, so if we might not see much. So we might not be able to do the tour. Or I'll get off that sim and we'll just do a quick tour with the drone or something. That'll be my backup. So, because it looks like it's not going to go that well. I don't know. Oh, it says overcast 15. Okay, 2,000.
Montreal Center, Canada 626, Airborne Ponte up to 1600.
Well, I have to take the drone out, but we're going to go look at it anyways.
Air Canada 626, you're identified, climb flight level 230, passing 3,000, direct spawn, on course.
Climb 250, and what is the another one?
It's looking cloudy up ahead. Yeah. There's minimum VFR. And Lake Ontario's probably gonna have some cloudiness.
Yeah, so the
Kingston
first one
right
is
where we are.
climb to
Few at 3,000, few at 25,000. I'm talking sky back here. 280 at 6
that's correct,
winds,
sir. Direct found at
15
3,000.
square miles of visibility.
Okay, thank you. Okay,
So, I think we're okay. Some clouds off our left here.
Montreal, King Air 30 Fox is back with 1 cup of coffee.
Kingston, Ontario. Out there.
Sergeant, thanks.
Oh, excuse me.
Montreal Center, Liberty 320 Whiskey Tango, Winter Taxi to runway 24.
Right near the...
Remember 320 Whiskey Tango, runway 24, the altimeter is Quebec City 3004,
right.
taxi apron, Delta Echo, callback short and ready.
Taxi via apron, Delta Echo, and hold short, roll call back, ready for November 320 Whiskey Tango.
Still got you at ADSB, sir.
9 Echo Foxtrot, you're leaving my space to the west. Surveillance services are terminated. You can switch to Unicom 122.8 and have a good flight. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Go to Unicom then. November 9 Echo Foxtrot. Thanks. Okay, back to 2.8. And we'll put the... See it? Oh, no, it didn't do that again. Okay, good. Then we'll put some FS chatter on there again so we have some chatter. That's Canadian approach chatter. That's pretty cool. Yeah, it's getting a little hazy. Could just be Lake Ontario effect. Yep. I got 100 messages today on with the Restream chat. Woo! I don't know, pops that up. But I do appreciate you all being here. As we are about to go to Lake Ontario, fly over it. It'd be nice to get more altitude if we could, but it's probably gonna have to stay low. So the rule will just be aeronautical decision making. Do I go over Lake Ontario 2,900 or do I don't? I'd probably say. Are you hiding behind my chair? 6-year-old on board again, everybody. There she goes. Well, you're almost 6. Because you have 15 more days till you're 6. So I'm going to start saying 6-year-old on board. Yeah. Huh? I don't want to say mommy's age on stream. I'm not going to whisper it to you. I'll whisper it to you later when I'm not streaming. Okay? Alright. We're about to pass Lake Ontario. See that? It's a big lake. It's a big blue thing. Okay. That's like a big lake. 28. Is that what I should say? Or is that your age? I'm talking to that guy. He said that 28. So that's Admiral's Cap. He's a nice guy. Alright. Kingston, Ontario over there. Oh, we got a nice view of it too. Look at that. It's Kingston, Ontario. You going for 43? Yeah, I'm sure you are. Are you guessing? I just got that you're guessing. I'm not gonna indulge in that. I'll go and say that I am 44. I'm gonna turn 45 in June. It doesn't feel like it. I am 44. All my students say I look like I'm in their 30s. So. My wife is a little younger. That's what I'll say. That's it. That's all I'm saying. Tomorrow we gotta do a lot of work on that. There'll be no streaming tomorrow. So you have to prepare for mom's birthday. So I think we should start doing it tomorrow. What do you think? Yeah, blah 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 blah. Don't be saying that out loud. No, we can't say it on stream. Kingston, Ontario. Lake Ontario. I know that. I know she knows, but she doesn't know everything, okay? Alright. Well, we're gonna start with the inside because you and Zach have made a mockery of that car. Oh, that's good because you're gonna be doing a lot of it. You say that, but it might be cold tomorrow. We'll have to see. But we gotta get out there and do that. So. Those clouds are kind of low. We gotta go all across that lake there. Let's look at it here. See how big that lake is? We gotta go right across it, Maddie. We're not going in the water. Alright, what is this thing? Heavy military traffic. So that'd be like a military operation area. Just an alert area. We'll take our chances. That's what that blue box is, I think. What's that other blue box? Oh, it's restricted to flight level 500. Wow. Well, we might have to, we're going to clip that a little bit, but we're going to stay out of the blue box then. This is just an alert area. It's just the United States saying, don't fly there. This is Canada saying, you can fly there, but there might be a lot of military stuff. Okay, I'm going to try to finish this, okay? It's going to be a little while still. Well, you can watch me, but if you get bored, don't be like I'm bored and stuff, okay? Okay. Too much time over water? I like flying over water sometimes. I mean, when I do it in real life, the most I've done is I've flown right across from Plymouth to Provincetown. And it's a little sketchy because you're like, well, what happens if something happens? But if you fly high enough, you feel a little bit better, you know? And also, I mean, the islands, Martha's Vineyard's not that bad because if you go get high enough, you can get to somewhere, you know? But flying across Plymouth Harbor there to Provincetown, that's a little sketchy. A lot of people say just fly around the Horn, but if you want to get there, exactly, yeah, pack the boat. I do have inflatable life vests, the ones that are like, you know, inflate, auto-inflate, but I've only worn those. I was going to use them to Nantucket if I was going to go. But Nick Resla and we did it without a problem. I also wore them when I went over to Long Island at Montauk because I was going to be over the water for a while, Block Island. After Block Island, you got to pick one Block Island. Montauk's probably the closest. There's also Gardner Island there. It's better to be prepared than not prepared. I don't care if I look like a fool.
794, 3000, 3000 approach.
Are you talking about Disney? We're going to Disney. Again, another cost thing, but Disney World. Did I say land? Oh, okay. It's Disney World. We're going to Florida in the summer. Yep, first time. She went to Disneyland 2019. Yeah, you don't remember much, do you? No, you were there in 2019. You were like 1 year old. Yeah, you were like 1. I have pictures to prove that. You were there. Well, I'm not going to show them now because I'm kind of doing this flight here, okay? Alright. Alright. That is what they're seeing, and that's where they're chatting. And then I have like a closed caption thing there for people who can't hear that well. And then I have like everything there. Understand? So that's the chat. This is the sim. This is my maps and stuff. And this is the streaming laptop where everything's being streamed out. Make sense? Alright. Well, here we go. We're about to go for... Oh my god. What did we just get? You're cheering again at Miss Kemp. Dude, I appreciate that. They'll probably be going to Florida now. He just gave us $10. Is that nice? Or we want to say thank you? Right in the microphone, right here. Okay, you got to thank you for my daughter. So thank you very much. Appreciate it. Yep, well, see, it's delayed, so that's after. Get how it works? It's a little delayed going there. Alright, he's also following me in a plane. Let's see. He's right behind me. See, he's flying with me. He's right there. Those little lights. Like, you can't... Yeah. I'm looking for you. I just saw you. Now I lost you. You're right here. I saw the nav lights. Where'd they go? You're literally right behind me. A little lower. So, I will be down later, obviously, okay? Alright. Love you all. Okay. Well, I was trying to show you that UFO flight. Can't see in the haze that well. Did see ya. I know you're out there. Oh, there you are. If I backed it up, it shows you better. There you are. If I zoom out, it shows you. If I don't zoom out, it seems to make you disappear for a little bit. But whatever. We got you. Look at all that little haze there over the lake. So again, I'm going to stay down here. Just to make sure we got this. And it looks like it's going to be a little hairy going to Niagara Falls too as well. So now it is minimum VFR. This is on Sky Vector. 280 at 5 knots for winds, 10 square miles visibility, overcast at 2300. So we are going to have to dip down as we get closer. Dew point temperature close, that means moisture. Altimeter 3016. We didn't get an updated. I'm gonna cheat here. Actually, I probably shouldn't cheat. Let's go to Kingston. Actually. What is Kingston? I don't know what their Kingston is. Ontario seaplane. Alright, frequencies. 135.55. Let's switch over to that really fast. Uh-oh. Something froze up. Okay, good. Still working. Sorry, just got some months of frustration. Let's see what Kingston has for tip.
Charlie Yankee Golf Kilo Airport information. Charlie 1800 Zulu. Wind 2902 at 6. Visibility 15. Sky condition. Few clouds at 3,100 feet, 4,600 feet scattered. Temperature -5. Dew point 10. Altimeter 30.16. ILS runway 19er in use. Landing and departing runway 19er.
Back to guard. You know what that means.
You're on guard with KGRD. Meow.
You know it. This is it, ladies and gentlemen. This is the last time we'll see land for a while as we go over the Ontario. Toronto's that way. And halfway through we'll be at the United States here soon.
The aisle left.
We have some traffic around this, but it's very high. Prince Edward County Island is where we're at. Is that island? I think it's pretty scenic here. Gotta check the fuel situation after this situation. Yep. It's loading some. Maybe Toronto, because that's another area where we have lots of bad scenery. And I just lost my tablet, so I'll fix that too. You're right. Why did you do that? It's back. It says it's back. Let's test it again. It's back. Yeah. Go ahead. Still out there. More to my right. Some more out here somewhere. What's up, player Sunny, Flight Simulator player Sunny, how's it going? Welcome on YouTube. Nice to see you. I will not be able to text chat with you because the whole point is that Twitch, to do multi-streaming, doesn't want the Twitch to be the multi-chat thing. But feel free to keep chatting there if you want to. I'll just respond my voice. And you know where we are, right? We're right about to go hit Lake Ontario, so feel free to join us. Microsoft Flight Simulator East server. I might want to go Rochester at this point, maybe, if you want some time to set up, or if you want to get in a faster plane. Well, thank you very much. Appreciate that. I don't think I'm the best, but I try. We're kind of low because of the clouds, too, so. All right, fuel situation. We're on the right, right? Yep. Put it on the left here. We're going to have me boosting and to the left. There we go. No anti-ice needed as of now, which is nice to see. November 7875 Echo is Atmos Chem. He's coming along for the ride. Nick Resla, I don't know if you're going to join us still, but let us know. He'll join us on the other side. And then I don't know if we're going to be able to see Niagara Falls flying-wise, because it looks like it's pretty bad over there right now, but we'll take the drone out after, as long as that works. Because Quebec City didn't work last night. Gave me an error. That's okay. We'll do what we can, as long as the flying's good. There you go. Alright. We have about 35.5 minutes until Niagara Falls. Where's your home airport? I won't be flying there tonight, but let me know where it is, and I can tell you, maybe plan it out for the future. Give me some to Toronto. I'm not going to Toronto. We're going to Niagara Falls. And you know what? I can't really spend more time than what I'm doing right now because I'm kind of already missing dinner with the fam. But I do love Toronto. I went there this summer, and I will do it in a future broadcast. So. I will promise you that, because I do like Toronto a lot. In fact, I did that over the summer. So. It's a very nice city. I like it a lot. It's like a big city, though. It's huge. It is huge. It's like many cities in one, if you ask me. So. People are very nice there.
And 182, fly heading 180, then 4,000. 180 down to 4,000.
Lake Ontario in the distance. Tokyo I've never been to, but yeah, I heard Tokyo. Even Hong Kong, it looks huge, you know? That is true. We might see Toronto from a distance though, so I will show you that live. Not gonna be able to land it right now. Hockey Hall of Fame was pretty cool too. It was a. I never got to go before the summer, but man, that is probably one of the best Hall of Fames I've ever been to. Like they have the Stanley Cup. It's either a stand-in or it's the actual Stanley Cup, and you go up these stairs to go visit, and they have all the NHL trophies there, and it's just like this big dome. It's like a Capitol building just for all the trophies, Conn Smythe, stuff like that. It's amazing. They have the original Stanley Cup from way back in the day, the early 1900s. It has like a vault that they probably close at night, I would think, seeing that they have a vault there. But yeah, it was cool. I also got to ridicule myself for my high school hockey days, the shoot-up game that they have there, which is pretty cool. Toronto would be that way. We'll see if we get any type of thing there. So, again, if I had the time, I would deviate a little bit to show you Toronto. It's out there in the distance. Okay, I'll give you a little update on our route today. Looks like we might have a little bit of Toronto approach over there. We'll probably be, yeah, actually, well, we might overlap a little bit, but we'll see. We might just stay on our own. So we departed from Quebec City from last night's flight, came down past Montreal. Ottawa's in the distance there. I have Atmos Chem following me, and we're just hitting the Ontario, Lake Ontario now. Going to Niagara Falls again, and the clouds might be falling down a little bit, so we might have to go a little bit lower as we go across Lake Ontario, but we'll see. It's looking like it might happen, so I'll go down 2,500 if I have to, and then if we have to go lower than that, I will go lower, but it's going to be scary. CYTZ is beautiful, yeah. We got to see that from the CN Tower when we went in the summer. And when we took my friend who got married to go celebrate his wedding, if you know what I mean. We should see some boats and stuff. PDCs? What do you mean by PDCs? Let me know what you meant by that, because I'm not getting it. Man, you don't have to touch anything on this, what you said. Like, even for climbing now, like, it's amazing. I still miss the SR22 that they had. Alright, see you later, Sonny. Have a great one. Thank you for stopping in. I will check out your channel later on after the broadcast, by the way. So I'd give you a shout out when you're on YouTube or Twitch. I don't know if you can do that. Shout out to Flex. They are on YouTube, and they have 68 videos from what I'm seeing. So I'm gonna check that out later on. Oh, there you go. Yeah, I get what you're saying now. Yep. That's also good because then you get to refer to that instead of having to write everything down. Yep. Alright. Lake Ontario, there's a lot of water. Got some boats. See much in Toronto yet. It's out there. You got Oshawa. And you have Toronto. So you may not see much of it. I can send them on. I don't want anything to happen. I'm just gonna go for it. If not, we'll start somewhere close. Gotta take some time to load too, because Toronto's pretty big.
And 182 to 3,000.
Let me turn off the following here, because that also causes problems once in a while.
Emirates 30 Yankee, descend 4,000.
Emirates 30 Yankee, descending altitude 4,000.
So I'm thinking that might be Oshawa.
3079 or 217
Maybe not. I'm not seeing the island. Yeah, I might not be able to do this, but we'll see. Those clouds are low, huh? I gotta get back there and be in clouds. Alright, I'm going back. I'm going back. You know, as soon as I'm supposed to go back. There we go. It's out there, trust me. Now it's got a little of the scenery. Hopefully it doesn't crash this time. Oh, please, please, please. Just keep working. Please.
Seconds 182, turn left heading 150 with the speed 190 knots. Left 150, going to 19 knots.
guess what? I think I crashed the desktop. Alright, we're just south of Trenton. So I guess I'll load up there. I'm gonna have to go to standby. That was a bad idea. Alright, I will be back. Hope to see you with you soon. Atmos Kevin, feel free to keep going on. I will be back.
you enjoying watching the Eric Flight Twitch channel? Want to help Eric Flight design bigger and better content? Well then, become a subscriber today. That's right, for the price of a fancy cafe, mocha, affogato, americano, you can subscribe to the Eric Flight Twitch channel and help provide for bigger and better things for the channel. For the low, low price of a subscription, you can rest assured knowing that you will be supporting a worthy cause towards your entertainment. So what are you waiting for? Subscribe today.
Alright, we're coming back. Finally. Sorry, it's all the add-on scenery. I am a real-world private pilot. So, I haven't flown in a while. I haven't flown since July because we've been trying to save money. A lot of, we had a great summer, like I've been saying, and have to pay off some bills. So, all my flight funds are going towards that, but I still have funds. I'm just trying not to dip into and still invest in Bitcoin. But I am glad to share with all of you that in my first venture in legal sports betting in Massachusetts, because we have that online with DraftKings Sports, I just made a whopping $2 and I think 22 cents because I picked Liverpool over Newcastle. So I got paid $2.22 over my $5 bet. Score! Oh, it's funny. Alright, we're loading up. We're getting ready to go. We are going to depart from Charlie Papa Zulu 3. I'm going to just go for it. I'm not even going to do like from the apron or anything. So you want to save some time, I'm going to turn off my Tobii eye tracker here. I'm going to get this under control. And we'll depart straight out. I don't even know if this thing is open or closed as an airport, but this is where we're going because I'm going to go right over Lake Ontario. Let me just program everything in here. Okay, pitot heat required, so it didn't do that, but now it did. Okay, 2,900 for the altitude. Thank you again. I have tons of add-on scenery, so it takes me forever to load up the sim. So I appreciate everyone's patience out there. I know it's kind of like, what the heck's you doing? That's what's happening. And I literally took out some scenery from Quebec. I don't have any Quebec scenery installed. So 2,900. We are going to make that go lower. Fuel, we're good by half. That's about almost where we were at. We were a little bit more than that. Restock the anti-ice might be good. Direct to Kilo India Alpha Golf. Okay, looking good. So other than that, just let's take off. So we're gonna have 50 degrees of flaps and do this all from memory. That is down. Everything's on, right? Yep, all my lights and everything. Let's just double check that light. Yeah, okay. So we are going to rotate at 80, refract the flaps at 90, and then we're going to climb at 103 to 2,900. But it's going to be all automated. Let's just get to Niagara Falls, shall we? I think we shall. Okay, full throttle. Parking brake off, that might help. And here we go. So yeah, note to self, I will not be taking the drone cam out for long distance anymore because it's just a memory leak. And how many windsocks could you possibly have at one airport? I don't know, rotate. That's a lot. That is a lot. There's like 3 windsocks on the field, so I don't even know if this is, again, an active airfield in Canada. We're going for it. So. Alright, we'll turn a left out of here. Flaps up, might help. Okay. Again, thank you for sticking along. I know that I'm the most obnoxious streamer because that happens and it takes me 5 million years. But, if anything, I got some dinner during that time. I got to check out your videos. Okay, turning left, clearing the left. And then once we get intercept this, we'll let it go across Lake Ontario and get to Niagara Falls. We will take out the drone cam though. See, I don't mind at the end of flights because then if it crashes the desktop, I'm okay still. I did the flight. It would be nice if it didn't do that. Okay, let's get some vertical speed on here. Okay, keep that turn going. I'll do the heading here. We'll see what happens. Alright, we should get there. We're already getting icing already, so let's put the anti-ice on. And shield. And we'll see what it does. We're back on track. We're not that far off. Okay, I never did connect the VAT sim. That'd be a bad thing. Let me just make sure that there's no one on there. There is not. So we're good. We're good. I'm going to connect right now. Even though this is frowned upon. Okay. And we're good. Minneapolis Center still on that song. Alright, let's get some fake air traffic control chatter in the background. Also, I have to do this down to 30.5.
Right heading 290, below 190, Delta 564.
And down to the Syed mark with the mixture of
Echo Foxtrot, did you copy?
Yeah, I want you to leave me alone because I'm not using you, Sally. Not using you.
Air Canada 2349, send 4.
Trenton Tower, Cirrus November, 489er Echo Foxtrot, frequency change.
Chatter's on. Okay. 2,900. Going back on. Alright, thank you again for your patience. I have to load up the restream chat on here, so give me a second on that as well. Surprised that I'm hearing everything I'm supposed to be hearing because I had to change the sound card. So that's another thing I haven't done. Sound cards that switch up here. Even my butt kicker's working still, which is amazing because that doesn't always happen.
That's why I dream about.
Excuse me. And we're good. We're back on track, everybody. Back on track. Thank you for your patience. I'm not doing emergency landings right now. I'm going to get to Niagara Falls. That's what I'm going to do. But if I have to have an emergency on the sim, I'll let you know what we do. Glide speed is 92. That means 92, 93 knots in this. So that's what we do. We pitch for best glide. Pick a place to land. If I had to pick a place to land, I'm just going to step into this. If I pick one of these farm places, maybe that's looking really nice, but we're only at 2,900 feet, so I don't know if we can get there. So I might go for one of these farmlands. Try to make it there. A last ditch effort. Go over the water, even though that's not the best idea. So.
Down 564, turn right to 330.
Back on.
Heading 330, Delta 564.
Yeah, all right. We're good. And we don't have to worry about that restricted airspace with America. All right. Is everything else working? Probably not, because I didn't restart. Oh, no, I did. Yeah, we're good. All right, good. Let's see if you can see the tablet still. You can hear me all right, right? Yeah, we're good. Let's make sure the mic's working. Mic. Check. 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 Yeah, I got it. All right, Atmos Chem probably already landed, but we're on our way there. Took a little detour. It's called memory lane. But Toronto, I have like touch of scenery, so I understand why. I just have to not do that. That was kind of a test. It's kind of dumb at the same time. We'll be okay. We'll get there. Thank you again if you came back or you stuck along, because I do have to spice up that standby stream too. Did you see that ad that I had with the subscribing? I don't care if you subscribe or not. I just want something funny. I'm going to make a bunch of those eventually to have that on the standby screen. So screen, I said screen. So that way if you have any problems, you at least entertain someone, you know, other than just that, because that repeats too much. If anyone wants to clip anything though, go ahead and clip, because then it'll go on that standby screen. So, alright, well, out of Prince Edward Island, this is Lake Ontario, and we're heading over to Niagara Falls. We were a little bit further ahead when we last met each other, but that is what we're doing. I do training like that on I do training on that off stream though, to keep my skills sharp. So that's looking decent. Looking for long ones. Even this is a lot better. You know, gives you a little more options. But alright, we gotta get this flight done. We are 33 minutes out from Niagara Falls. Then we'll try to take the drone cam out. I have some scenery from Niagara Falls. And like I was telling you before, I almost bought X-Plane 12, especially with months of troubleshooting this and trying to make it work. And those are the problems you have. But that one was understandable in a way. It shouldn't happen. But that's more understandable than what I was going through before. I was having crash the desktop after crash the desktop. I couldn't stream as much as I'd like to. And it was just a constant problem. Even the stutters I could put up with to a certain point. Because I know I'm running tons of scenery. It is what it is, and this is what I have to say about that.
Oh, drat these computers. They're so naughty and so complex. I could pinch them.
And yes, it does make me angry.
That dirty Perkish Harkaback Flatten Morton Sillibucket Martin Perkaluma Burton Durton Bush Latin Martin and Adapole.
But the show must go on, you know what I'm saying? I did get to check out some of your videos again. That was kind of cool. So. Oh. Just another random one because I feel like it.
Air Canada 100, reduce speed 170 knots. Contact tower at takeoff, still 135.
170 knots, and power rate 35.
Let me ask, what I like to snap best? Arms, legs? Oh, I like a baby's bite to Slim Jim. Step into it, yeah!
I don't know where that came from. I liked it. I liked Macho Man growing up, so I was like, I'm gonna have that as an opening. Whether that's good or bad, that's for you to decide.
Okay, 4469, and 10 down to 4,000,
Oh, sounds are skipping there. What I don't want to happen is to crash the desktop when I'm not using the drone cam, and it's like, I don't know what to do. It's just what was happening for me.
Jazz 430, 10-1 for 9,000, Quebec. Jazz 430 is Quebec, plan for 6 right, and descend 8,000. Quebec 6 right, 8,000, Jazz 430.
I mean, that frame AI generator has been very good to me, so let's see what it has for frames. 48, you see what I'm saying? It's just, it's a memory leak or something. And that's just in the simulator, there's not much you can do about that. As far as Volanta, here's what we did. We're almost at the point we were at. We were doing pretty good until I took that drone cam out. And now, we're going for Lake Ontario. We got Toronto approach over there. I know you said go to Pearson, but like, then I'd have to deal with approach. We'd have to wait for all these aircraft or clearance and stuff. And like, I need to get the flight done. You know? Can I do an emergency landing? I'm not doing one tonight. I'm not doing one tonight. Especially over open water. You're basically probably not going to make it at this point, especially 2,900 feet over Toronto. I mean over Ontario, Lake Ontario, that is. So I'm not going to be doing that. I want to get to Niagara Falls. I'm sorry, that's just the way I am. That's how Tommy's playing.
3,000.
See, what I would do in real life, this would probably be a no-go. Oh, excuse me. Because of clouds. Because I'd like to be at least 6,500-ish. That way you have time to glide down. So at 2,900, you're pretty much asking for trouble if something happens. But we're on a sim, so we can do that. Montreal Center still on. Oh, excuse me. Okay, we're gonna switch to the right tank. Gonna be on boost, not prime. There you go. Good to go. Should be on boost for the full tank change. Goodbye, Canada. Oh, Canada. Just saying. Because we're gonna be in the United States in a couple minutes. That should be right on the edge here. I believe this is the line. So. And I'm going to switch over to my other Electron flight back, the one I use in real life because I know flying Canada. And that's Aviation. So we'll do that. Get ready to go to the United States. And I'll show you in a second. Alright, so this is the Electron flight back. See, it doesn't do well for Canada, so you don't have the VFR sectionals, but it does do well in the United States where it has the FAA stuff, so we're all good there. Is that restricted airspace? I'm just used to reading this one, but like, I'm getting used to the Canadian charts now, so. Yeah, once you cross this, we're in the United States. So. But I do appreciate you subscribing, by the way, and I'll be subscribing to your YouTube channel as well. I thought your videos were very entertaining. So again, wish I could give you a shout out, but it's only for Twitch channels, but I'll try it anyways. Shout out! Let's just see what happens. Shout out to Flight Simulator Player Sunny. Go check out their YouTube channel. Just search for Flight Simulator Player Sunny, check out their comedic flight simulator videos. They're actually pretty good. I'm not just saying that. So I don't think they're gonna give you a shout out, but there you go. Shout out to Flight. I just wanted to see what would happen. I also spelled your name wrong. You know. If you're on a Twitch channel, it actually like shows you like your whole profile picture and stuff. Hey, we got a boat. There's a boat, and the clouds getting lower and the icing's getting bad. All right, let's go to max, shall we? Boom, boom, max. Let's see what that does. I only have half hour, but we'll make it to Niagara Falls. See if that does. Surprised there's not more boats on Lake Ontario here. They have an add-on for the Great Lakes, so you think it would. It didn't. Maybe not actually. Wait, there's another boat out there. There's another two. Oh yeah, it did add some. Okay. I love my add-ons. I know it takes forever to load a this simulator. There's another one, but like it really, I think it really adds. I'm all about visuals, which is exactly why X-Plane 12 almost bought it out of frustration, but I was like, I'm not an X-Plane guy. I love the visuals of the flight simulator. It comes from being a VFR pilot too, so it's just the way it is.
Right 330, bring out 4469.
Anywho, once you get the tablet off so you can see things that we shall. Number one, make it so. Make it so. You know it. Or make that. Because now I'm spending more time than I wanted to. Infinite Flight, I've heard of it. Is it freeware? Flight Sim Sunny. Let me write that out there for you again. So search on YouTube for Flight Simulator Player Sunny. Hey, did you notice that the YouTube channel subscriber thing is actually going up now? I reset it, so thank you again to Flight Simulator Player Sunny for making it to number 690 on the YouTube subscriber. I'm trying to get to 1,000 so I can make a little bit more cha-chang for a little flying and stuff. That's how I fly with all these internet endeavors. I don't use my teaching salary. That is for my family and my little girl that I saw earlier tonight. So anything you want to do to support, I do greatly appreciate. Even just watching the stream helps me out. Not that I make tons on Twitch, but every dollar counts when it comes to trying to get in the skies, you know. We also have the Eric Flight Etsy store where I have tons of self-created aviation, flight sim, flying apparel, if you will, for both les dames and les gens. Anything it takes to make extra money to fly, I try to do. So, sometimes to a fault.
3,000 feet to join final cleared on runway 6 right, bring in 4460.
But again, I just appreciate you all being out here. Just understand that I have to do that because that's how I make my flying money. I don't mean to be annoying. I want to fly the 737 on stream sometime, PMDG. So we will see about that as well.
7690, runway 06 right, up number 3020, it is Quebec.
And if not, then I'm just going to look a lot like Flight Simulator Player Sunny on some of these landings. That's all. There are the boats. It's happening now. Do you have anti-ice on that 310? I don't think you do. I don't think you have anti-ice in that, so maybe that's why it was getting really bad. Oh, is that what it is? I remember hearing about it, but like I've been using Microsoft Flight Simulator since '98. And again, I tried X-Plane 11. Yeah, prop and edge. Icing, okay. So you had something at least. Because I have this on max. Do you see it melting off at all? I don't. It's kind of weird. We're almost in the United States. Probably about another 5 minutes or so. It's looking pretty good. Oh, I didn't crank up my heat either. That might be good. There you go. Crank it up the heat. Cirrus is such a prissy aircraft compared to the 172. That's just you get what you get and you're happy with it. Got all these like nice little things there, air directors and stuff. I mean, the Piper Warrior, well, you have those little vent things, you open them up, and then you have this little thing there, and I think you pull it out, and it puts whatever heat it can out at you. It's actually a lot better than the 172. The 172, again, they have like a shield that makes the heat from the engine go into the cabin, but it's usually just underneath there, and it's not very good, you know. You have to dress in layers when you take the 172 out during the winters. So, but all right, we're almost to the United States, and we're getting a little bit of ice. We can't handle. But Kev, if February vacation, take a couple of good forward profile pictures of your face, and I'll see if I can give you an avatar. It'll replace Pilot 1, because that's all I've been able to do. I got that from the Kit Fox add-on, because they had like Trent Palmer or something in there, and I learned how they did it, so I did it myself with my face. But it's all hit and miss. You get out, like, get the eyes in the right place and this and that. And the beard was kind of hard for me too. There you go. See, we help each other. I gotta subscribe too. I should probably do it. YouTube. Yeah. Right. I think I'm under Eric Flight right now. Oh, I am. Okay, good. So, I'm gonna get back to where you were. There you go. And subscribing. Now, so now you have a lot of pressure on you. You gotta make more quality content. I'm even hitting the bell. I'll get all your notifications. So there you go. Or St. Bartholomew or whatever that was pretty funny. The Ryanair too. I had this YouTube video from a Ryanair 737 captain, and that's how I learned how to do the FMS in the 737. Had no clue before. And then Nick Resla helped me out with the things I needed in between. So. Yeah, we got some ice. It's not looking pretty good out there either. What's it saying, Sky Vector? Overcast 2300, 10 square miles visibility. We're gonna have to go lower as we go. You just gotta get down lower. That's about it. So this icing's pretty bad. You weren't kidding. But unlike what it was doing before, it doesn't just crash the desktop every 30 minutes or so. At least I'm gonna see that now. We're in the United States, by the way.
Air Canada 108.
Oh, say, can you see? That's where we are. It's not crashing the desktop every half hour, so, and that was because I was dumb and sent the drone out to a highly populated area called Toronto. You can't see crap from Toronto. So sorry about that. Sometime we're gonna try to fly back to Toronto. My friends actually asked me, "Oh, you think you could fly to us in Toronto for our celebrating his wedding?" And I was like, "Dude, you know how much that would cost?" We were gonna be there. We were there for like 3 days, 2 nights, or something like that. And like it's a 3-hour minimum for every overnight for the plane, which isn't a bad thing, to be honest with you. I went camping with the 172 at Parling Field, New Hampshire. And that was awesome. But you know, it's not like they were gonna help me pay for the plane either. So it's not nothing against them. Just flying a plane for yourself costs a lot of money. So I would have loved to have done that, and then you have to do all the planning to go international. I have the insurance requirement. I still have the 3rd class medical, but I'm going to be switching to basic med most likely. So that would mean I can't fly to Canada unless Canada actually accepts basic med, which I'm hoping they do in the future, because it would be nice maybe when I'm older, maybe retired and have time to go take a flight to Canada. We'll see. Mexico accepts basic med. Bahamas accepts basic med. And the AOPA's tried to work hard. It's the AOPA hat. They tried to work hard in Canada for them accepting it too. So the insurance, you have to put more insurance and stuff. The AOPA had a whole awesome video on it, what you need. And I don't know what my flight school is pretty good about just renting out planes and trusting you. But I don't know what their policy would be on international Canadian flight. So I'd have to check it with them just to make sure. So,
1201, thank you.
no, it's very hazy and cloudy out. So we're gonna have to drop down once I get over land to 2000 to anticipate that weather at Niagara Falls. So we do have some sun. We are underneath the clouds for now, which is a good place to be right now. But if you must know, we're almost over to New York. We're right there, the misty one, military operation. Whoa, not tracking. I hate that. This magnetic disturbance as much as 7 degrees exists at lake level. So you gotta be careful there too as well. I don't think it looks fixing. That Ryanair landing was just classic, dude. Alright, now, I think I should still be able to VFR on this. It's gonna be hard, but there's 10 square miles visibility, and it's overcast at 2300. So what we're gonna do is, once we're over land, we're gonna descend down to 2000. I'm gonna set this up and get it ready. It's not gonna do anything to activate it. That way, we'll be lower. What's pattern altitude at Niagara Falls? VFR. If we look at this, actually, because you're always looking at it with me. Niagara Falls is 592 at sea level, so about 1600. So it's looking good as of now for getting in there. We also gotta get some weather here. So 120.8. I also have to see if I have to contact her. I'm not sure if I do. I don't think. No, it's right outside Toronto Center. So I'm very lucky for that. So, or else I'd have. Well, I'm not lucky. It's just I don't have to contact them. 120.8. Let's get that going on. We should hear some weather from Niagara Falls coming in.
1671.
So hit COM 2.
3000
Niagara Airport information, Oscar 1600 Zulu. Wind 281 at 5.
281.
Visibility 10.
Should probably be 28 left.
Sky condition, ceiling 1,900 feet overcast. Temperature -1. Dew point 10. Altimeter 30.18. ILS Yankee runway 28 right and visual 0 runway 28 left in use.
28 right.
Landing and departing runway 28 right and runway 28 left. VFR aircraft stay direction of flight. All aircraft read back hold short instructions.
No air traffic.
Advise controller on initial contact.
What runway did you land at, Atmos Chem? So I'm thinking 28 right.
Niagara Airport information, Oscar 1600 Zulu.
Do a extended final in there so we save some time.
Sky condition, ceiling 1,900 feet overcast.
Okay, we're still over Lake Ontario.
-1.
Here's New York.
Altimeter 30.18. ILS Yankee runway 28 right and visual 0 runway 28 left in use. Landing and departing runway 28 right and runway 28 left. VFR aircraft
What they
stay
say for
direction of flight.
coverage.
All aircraft read back hold short instructions. Advise controller on initial contact. You have Oscar.
We have Oscar. It's class Delta.
Niagara Airport information, Oscar 1600 Zulu.
It would be cool.
Wind 281 at 5. Visibility 10. Sky condition, ceiling 1,900 feet overcast. Temperature -1.
If it's to be believed, that would,
Altimeter 30.18.
I don't know, that would not be minimum VFR like the Sky Vectors. That would be IFR. That would leave us 400 feet unless we do a special VFR. Which you probably could because you could get underneath. I don't remember the requirements for that because I haven't done that forever. At all, to be honest with you. Alright, 121.5. Back to guard. COM 2.
Niagara Airport information, Oscar 16.
You know what that means. Last time telling you wrong. So.
You're on guard with KGOD.
Alright, once we hit land, we're going down to 2,000. Stay below that. But this is not looking good. Not looking good. Along with the icing that we have. Not good. Not good at all. knew it was gonna be a little tough, but I didn't think it was gonna be this tough. Alright, let's stick on the 2000. So vertical speed down. Go 500 feet, make it a little comfortable. Alright, let's look at our checklist for the Cirrus. So, descent, oxygen is required, altimeter set, cabin defrost. I'm just trying my best on that. Landing light is on, fuel system is good. We will switch to left. Just make sure we have enough. Boost, switch to the left. And, oh, Allison didn't announce the descent either. She might want to do that.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we start our descent, please make sure your seat backs and tray tables are in their full upright position. Make sure your seatbelt is securely fastened and all carry-on luggage is stowed safely and securely in the aircraft. Thank you.
There you go, Allison gave the descent briefing. Landing 100%, 80 at 85. It's very much like the SR22. It's the approach speed's the same, flaps the same. So it's just a takeoff. It's very comparable. Okay, see, we went down to 2000. Look, it opened up on the visibility, which is nice to see. So we are in New York, everybody. Okay, thank you for your patience. Sometimes the drone cam will still work, you know. I just shouldn't do it during streams, because that just wastes everyone's time. So I won't be doing that far away, and I'll only do it at the end of flights, I think, from now on. 2,000 feet. We are about 10 minutes out. Oh, you know, it's 24. So about, when we're about 15, I'm going to start doing the announcement of position reports here. Good. That. Give you like electronic flight bag over. Can't talk anymore. We're outside Appleton, New York, which is over there. No, I haven't seen them. Honestly, I don't really watch a lot of those type of videos, except for that Air Force 95 guy. I got into him, but like it's been a while. I do like the joke and the humor videos. So, I'll check them out though. I mean, I did some crazy stuff on stream a long time ago, but I typically don't do it now. Usually I just go fly like real and do some fun. One time I had a guy tip me like 20 bucks to do a loop on stream, and that was early in the streaming career. So that was kind of cool. I wouldn't do that now, by the way, so don't even bother asking. I'm gonna finish the flight. But we did that. I had a problem during an event there. I think you saw it during the standby screen if you're watching, where I had a spin developing, and I had to get out of that, and I did. Stuff like that. You know what I'm talking about. You're not a fan? You have to accept the way he is, in a way, when you're watching. You know? But I think he showed up on my stream one time, a long time ago. Armpit Proud 32. Wow. Okie dokie. So runway 28 right it will be. I'm going to do a left base for 28 right. And it's out there in the distance. I mean, you start seeing it now. And they'll keep us on the American side. Would like to do the Niagara Falls thing, but it sounds like it's just going to be too low to do a visual there. It's supposed to be at 3,500 feet or above. So I'll take the drone out there after we land. And actually, I'm saying it's a right base. Right base. Oh God, we're doing all these things like we're gonna catch up here. There you go. Budding, are you nervous?
Thanks. You might see heavy traffic 11, 3 or 12 o'clock.
And I believe I do have add-on scenery for Niagara Falls. Let's see what it is before we get there. I'm just gonna search it up here. My add-ons. Linker here. Or maybe not. Ooh. I might not have any add-ons. Niagara Falls. Buffalo, I do know. Yeah, the Annette builds Buffalo. Surprised they don't have anything for Niagara Falls international. Oh. Oh, it is what it is. Seven and a half minutes to go. That is it, right out there. That must be St. Catharines. Charlie Yankee Sierra November out there. And Buffalo would be down there. Can't really see the nice. Right. We are 50 nautical miles actually. Alright, so Niagara Falls traffic, Cirrus Nautical Foxtrot, we're about 14 nautical miles to the northeast. We're going to set up a right base from runway 28 right, full stop, Niagara Falls. You know what? I was dumb because I wasn't even on that frequency. Let me try that again. Niagara Falls traffic, Cirrus Nautical Foxtrot, about 13.5 nautical miles to the northeast, setting up a right base for runway 28 right, full stop, Niagara Falls. That was better. He Drippy, what's up? Came just right at the end here to see my wonderful landing into Niagara Falls. And hopefully we'll take the drone cam out and it won't crash the desktop and we'll be fine. Just in time. There's Niagara Falls. That would be where the falls is. You can see it from there already. It's a pretty long distance there. That's pretty cool. So we'll land, we'll park, we'll take the drone out, and hopefully no crash the desktop, so we'll get to check it out. Thank you for coming to the stream. And a shout out to He Drippy again. One of my, I think, top 3 viewers. When I look back at the stats there for 2020. Did do the shout out? I don't see a shout out. Let me try it one more time. Oh, you know what it was? I put He Drippy as 2 words instead of 1. There you go.
Left turn direct to Virgo.
Alright, we are going to head a little south of here. I'm going to do it manually. Autopilot off. Where it is. I'm going to head a little bit to the south there. It's all trimmed out thanks to the autopilot. The autopilot. We do have some ice. You can't tell, but I have the anti-ice on full blast. I'm going to come in for right base, 28 right. This is where the electronic flight bag helps you because it has these magenta ones. So that is 2-4 that we just saw there, and I'm getting kicked from about to my right. Go right rudder will fix that. Trim up. Actually, you know what? We can go down to 1600. This is, yeah, 1600. So let's trim down a little bit. It does, doesn't it? Yeah. Again, people have seen this about twice or 3 times in the thing, but I can make it look even better. Watch this. That's detail. You want to see detail. God, this wind is just kicking my butt, or else it's the ice. So, remember, we're going for the right, not the left. Niagara Falls traffic, Cirrus Nautical Foxtrot, 8 nautical miles to the northeast. Setting up a right base for runway 28 right, full stop, Niagara Falls. You're on Pat Sims. Little bumpy. Little bumpy. At least it's coming from the right way, though. Testing out that Real Cat Turb version 2 tonight. How do I do that ice thing? That's an overlay. It's a green screen video of that, and through OBS I tell it to not show the green, and then I assign the command to it through JavaScript with Stream Elements, which has an overlay to put in videos and stuff. That's how. Some of them I make myself with animated GIFs, and then others I use green screen videos. And then I added the sound. So, yeah, that's from my computer science background from way back in the day, which I never finished. There's 28 right, so let's get a little closer. We're a little far out here. This would be a class delta. I want to make sure it's good. So,
I should 650, heading 150. Heading 150, I should 65.
Doesn't seem like anyone's landing. Okay, we'll kick this back. Flap extension. Totally forgot about flap extensions. Where are you? Flap extension. 150, 110. Okay. So 10 degrees of flap. Oh, wait. Wrong thing. We focus on the window. First thing of flaps, 50%. That should slow us down. Then we gotta get to 110 for final. Niagara Falls traffic. Cirrus SR Foxtrot turning right base to final. Runway 24. Full stop. Niagara Falls. So you can see it out in the distance.
354, turn right, heading 150, speed 190. Right, 150, speed 190.
28 right. I have no clue where I'm going to park this thing after what's landing for a show. Don't go to the right because those are all closed. Let's put it that way. So. Well, that's interesting. It says that Alpha, which is all on the right, is closed. There's no way to turn off to the left. Are they doing construction here? They probably are, which I probably should have known that if I had known it. Alright, full flaps. Oh, they want me to go 50 because there's ice. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I will go a little bit faster than 80 then. It says I'm carrying ice. That's how smart this thing is. So it wants me to do 50% flaps at most and land this thing. Just what we're training for as private pilots. They actually make us do like no flaps things and stuff. So I don't care if it glides a little bit more, which is usually what it does. Okay, full rich mixture because we're landing. Everything else is good. Get ready for land. Can someone type in exclamation point landing? No, actually, don't do that. Wait, maybe you should. I don't know. I'm gonna worry about landing. Oh, you know what you can do? After I land, exclamation point after land, all one word. Now wait, Allison.
Coming in too hot.
Yep, you had to do it, didn't you?
Watch for that crosswind.
They picked the wrong one.
Aim for the numbers. Let the dip your left wing.
It's all right, Adrian B.
Drifting. Keep your eyes on the far end of the runway. You're too low, damn it!
Oh, God.
Watch your stall speed. We're out.
Hey, throttle's out. Thanks. You listen to me. I can't fault you for that. Exclamation point after land, after we land this thing, okay? It's gonna be very, very much, it's just because the ice, and I went a little too fast. That's okay. In real life, I think they're doing construction here. Come on now. There we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our destination. For your safety and comfort, please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until Eric instructs you to unfasten your seatbelt. It will then be safe for you to depart the plane. On behalf of Eric Flight, I would like to thank you for joining us on this trip, and we are looking forward to seeing you on board again in the near future. Have a wonderful day.
I guess we're going down Kilo, actually. These might be closed. Kilo looked like an X to me at first, so we'll go on the Kilo. Flaps up. Okay, I would do the trim to takeoff, but you can't tell because that never changes. So we'll just do that. Kilo! It's the only one that's open. And if you go to the right, that's like the Air National Guard. So you don't want to do that. And I'll show you what I'm talking about. That might help.
1671, maintain speed 170 or greater, please. Contact tower, stables 1835. 1835, better.
We'll still take the trail to Niagara Falls. Well, just let me get all parked over here. Niagara Falls traffic, Cirrus Niagara Foxtrot, clear of runway 28 right. Niagara Falls. Alright, now you can see all the stuff here. So after landing, power level 1000, fuel pump offer boost, we'll leave it on boost. Mixture lean now, we're not going to worry about that.
Is 06 right, fly heading 360,
flaps up.
10,000.
They are up. Visualizer up. Yep. Okay, nothing got frozen. And let's see. Lights as required. We gotta leave everything on. Landing lights on. We gotta go park this thing. Alright, let's plan where we're gonna park this now. That's the Air Reserve National Guard, the West Ramp, this general aviation parking. So going down Kilo, Charlie, Juliet. That's what we're doing. Niagara Falls traffic, Cirrus Niagara Foxtrot taxiing to general aviation parking via Kilo, Charlie, Juliet. Niagara Falls. We made it, everyone.
Alright.
We made it.
330,
Surprised no one's made scenic for this airport. I guess we have to. 10 right isn't this long anymore, so because that's what it's not showing. You see what I'm saying? So these are updated.
Skyvis 946, ascend 4,000.
So we're good. We're going down Kilo. The runway is over there actually, so I don't see why there's a cross here. It did say approach. Maybe it's because aircraft are low at that point, but 10 is right there. So I don't know. That's a really weird layout for taxiing. And all the other ones are closed, so all those X's. So the only thing you can do is land 28 right and go down Kilo. That's it.
170 or better to KIAG. Order.
Excuse me. Sorry if the taxiing's not totally realistic. It's just that this thing takes off like I have no throttle in right now, and it's just going at like 979 RPM. So it's like 600 something. Okay, I'm going to Charlie.
58, maintain the speed 170 knots to Sabos, please, and contact the tower there, 11835. 170 knots all the way to Sabos, and then over to 1835 for Canada 258. Good morning.
Push up 654, descend 6,000. Cleared the Arnab Yankee approach, runway 05, modal transition.
And yet they're going to say that. It must be just for approaches. Actually, oh, I see what you're saying. Alright, because they have the, what you call that? You know what I'm talking about. Niagara Falls traffic, Cirrus Niagara Foxtrot crossing runway 6 at Juliet, Niagara Falls. Just in case I don't know this car.
Quarter 354, total 170 knots. Turn right heading 210, cleared ILS 24 left.
Better be safe than certain displaced threshold.
Cleared ILS 24 left.
That's what I meant to say. Okay. And general aviation parking is over here. So that's where we are parking. I never put FSLTL because you're probably not seeing any traffic, but that's okay. We'll do it now. Take one. Oh, just spawned in all that traffic. See that? All right. Be nice to see out the windows too. That's not bad. Let me look outside for a second. That is a beat up Cirrus. Look at that. There was a Marshall there, so I was thinking, oh, maybe we'll go there. See, those planes popped up on it. All right, let's do this. Let's go out here, and then we'll tow bar it back. See if we're lined up somewhat. I mean, it's very far, but we'll do it. Those planes popped up. All right, let's go to our shutdown procedure here.
Roger, base turn about 5 miles, maybe just after dark.
Shut down. Fuel pump off. You're seeing all this, right? Yeah, okay. So you know where I'm getting this from. Fuel pumps off. Power level will be idle once we turn off all electronics. So avionics, landing. Now strobe stay out because the engine's still on. Even though they're probably blinding somebody. Alright, mixture of cutoff. And we flew for more than this, but it's okay. Continue. Okay, mags off, master off, lights off. Parking brake on. I forgot to do the anti-ice, but I just turned it off now. Parking brakes, actually, we have to taxi it back, so let's slew it back. Here we go.
KIAG 4406, turn right heading 020, intercept localized, you're clear to the outskirts, runway 06 right.
Here.
Heading 020.
Stop doing that.
Intercept the localizer, cleared for the aisle.
There we go.
KIAG 4406.
And parking brake is on, right? There it is now. See, that's it right there. All right, well, let's go and see if we can find Niagara Falls from here. See if this is detached, because usually he says that you crash on the ground if you don't. So, that is one beat up Cirrus. Welcome to Niagara Falls International.
12-7 for 1-1000, we got Romeo.
Where every taxiway is closed if you're coming on 28 right, except for Kilo, which is over there. All right. At least we could kind of see the city from here. Here it is. See what I'm saying? So we'll go right down the river. How's that? Atmos Chem, this is for you, bud. Let me turn off the tablet. And hopefully nothing crashes the desktop. I can't guarantee that, but we'll try to not make it happen. I mean, everything's kind of loaded already, so I think that's a bonus.
2447.
I have no clue what that bridge is. I can tell you all this stuff. Give you a little tour here. We're no rush because we don't have to worry about flying. It's for you. It's all for you. It's pretty clear down here. It's just the low clouds.
300 vector final.
Alright, I'm getting my Google Maps out. So this is the North Grand Island Bridge that we're seeing in front of us. Then, if you're on this side, you're still in the United States. Because I don't know how they feel about drones being out here. These are power lines, I guess. Yep. And you can hear the falls already. Did you hear that? That rumble? That's the falls. I don't know if I had this scenery last time we did this, so. Okay, this is the American side over here. This is the convention center. There's also a casino somewhere around here. Where you can hear it, see? And with the drone, you can go as low as you want. Pretty cool, huh? Now we're on the Canadian side, definitely. There you go. Horseshoe Falls, everybody. This is the Jefferson 2000 scenery. I have no clue what that thing is there. That's weird. I have no clue what that is. What is that? It's a V, which makes no sense, but you have to be a misspoke here. I think red is Canadian. I do have the night version, yeah. So I'm gonna show you that after. It's gonna turn down the lights in the simulator, if you will. So that's the Canadian side. It's supposed to be American made of the misspoke too, which are blue, which is why I'm kind of confused why that V is turning around there. So, hello, dear. What's up? Hey, I'll read it after. I'm not done yet. I'll read it after, okay? Maddie, I want you to go there, and I'll be with you in a couple of minutes, dear, okay? I will in a second. Here's downtown Niagara Falls. I know, I'll be there in a couple of minutes there. Wow, everything happened all at once. Here's the casino. They charge you to park there, by the way. Ask me how I know. I didn't pay for it, but it's like $50 to try to see the falls if you want to park there. And then customs kind of weird. If you come over here and you like park over here, there's like a free customs duty space. I can't remember where it is, but you have to go in the United States after. You have no choice. And then this is the Rainbow Bridge across to America, of course, which is usually where I do it. All right, ready to light it up? Here we go. Let's go real world time, everybody. And on, get ready. Cops everywhere. There you go, Niagara Falls at night. Real world time, real world weather. Is that V still there? Like, I don't understand what that V was doing. But now you see the American being the mist boat right there. So I don't get it. That's pretty cool scenery, huh? And then if you go down towards the whirlpool, which is down over here, They have the gondola that goes across and everything. It's pretty cool. So that's where we're going to leave you from tonight. Niagara Falls, everybody. Canadian side, American side. I think the Canadians have it way better than the Americans to get a better view of Horseshoe Falls. Oh, they also have one of those free fall rides over here. So they must have that in real life. I didn't really remember that, but it's over here. But now you know why I tried to do the drone in Toronto, because it can't happen. Look at that. It even has the rides that go up and down. Oh, it has screaming people. That is cool. Look at that. That is cool. I recommend this series. This is pretty sweet. I mean, it's freezing, so I don't think people would be in like their shorts and stuff, but marine land. That's pretty cool. Alright, anyways, we are going to leave you from Niagara Falls. And I will be rating someone, so stay tuned. But thank you so much for being patient with me today. I don't mean to be rude with the sim, but it just gets that way. And that's it. We're going to leave you from there. Everyone have a great night. Thank you to so much. There's so many people. Thank you, especially to Atmos Chem, though, for giving the gift sub again and the 1,000 bits. That was awesome. That's going to help with Florida and stuff. And thank you to everyone out there. Thank you to our newfound friend on YouTube there. Check them out. I gotta get your name again. Where are you? Where are you? There you go. Flight Simulator player Sonny. Also thanks to Heat Drippy as always. Thank you, sir. Did a lot of shout-outs before. Thanks to Nick Resnick for coming on the stream earlier. Thank you to Mike Stein for coming on earlier in the stream as well. And if I missed anyone, I'm sorry, but I thank you all. I appreciate you all. We'll be streaming with you soon. I gotta go read a book with my daughter. And I will see you soon. Stand by to go raid another channel. Here we go. Have a great night.